Alright, I'm here. I'm alive, and yes, I am feeling better today. Thanks for asking. Hey Him, hey Dell, hey Heartship, hey Leafy. Sorry if I missed anybody further up. I can't scroll up chat because my mouse is on my other keyboard now, or on my other PC now. I switched to doing a monthly recap. I've been getting those too. I think it's weird. It'll be like, see what you missed from blank, and I'm like, I watched these streams actually. It says Hemlock X Quasimodo, and I don't know if I'm cool with that. If he's cool with that. It's kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, I wouldn't ship that. Oh, I don't even think about it being a ship. Yeah. Twitch and their fan fiction writers, they can ship me with whoever as long as they're not an asshole. That's really my barring thing. Don't ship me with a stupid asshole. Looks like an experimental feature. I don't see it on my end. I've seen it a few times. They're like sending them out like sometimes, but you know. But yeah, doing the Hemlock Quasimofo is wild. If we're going to do the Hunter x Hunter route, Leafy, would you watch an anime called Hemlock Quasimofo? Is that an anime? Am I a stupid asshole? No. You are wonderful and have good taste in many things. Good taste in many things. No, because I want a Hemlock times Leafy 0. Well, if you're saying times, that's not helping your case. That's not helping your case at all. I was so shocked. Yeah, I would be too. I'm wondering if they like don't even realize what that's insinuating. I mean, at least they didn't include tags too. Okay, so when we left off, there was a person under a bed that turned out to not be a creature under the bed, but was instead just a person, and then somebody almost got murdered, and then there was a bunch of stuff at the end. I hope they give me a recap of that stuff they said at the end. Like, that would be really useful, actually, if they had a last time on Urban Myth Dissolution Society. Let's see, though. Space. The Last Frontier. Reflection of Death. Oh, it's you! I know about you because of the, because of Pokemon with the Channeler, characters in Silver. Where they have the candles on their head. Ah! I did it. I didn't know the center roof was like this. About what we were discussing. You mentioned Eco dropping one after we completed Dissolution. Yes, this one and this one. Yeah, the two cards. This is the Illumini card, Eye in the Darkness. Why Eco had this card is a question in itself. Yet of higher importance right now is this Illumini card, Devastation and Judgment. Which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from someone, but don't really remember. I remembered I'd left it in my bag since then, so... Would you happen to know of a community site on the dark web? The dark web? Sounds kind of ominous. There's a site called Samezima. I'm guessing it's not Same Zima. It's probably Samezima. Same, at least I feel like I'm pronouncing correctly. I don't know about this. That has descriptions of all 6 Illumini cards. Oh my god, we gotta collect all the pieces of Exodia so we can obliterate. Oh, you mean like a Twitch recap? Or Quasimodo? Yeah, now I'm getting shipped with Urban Myth. Also, Leafy, no, because I want a Hemlock times Leafy 0. You wouldn't watch a shonen where Hemlock and I are like training to pass the Hunter exam and shit. I'd watch a shonen where it's me and a friend starring in it. That'd be cool. I'd do a Leafy Zero Quasimofo. You'd be gone. I think I'd be Killua. I can't skateboard though. Various other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines? Certain president is actually a stand-in? A certain president is actually a stand-in. What? Huh? I didn't know? Samizima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. Oh, it's a conspiracy website. Devastation and judgment is the very future that these Zimmers long for. Seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. Great Reset? Rumors say the Devastation and Judgment card depicts it. I mean, I love the Judgment card in Binding of Isaac because it spawns a beggar and you can get really good items. Also, hey Blue. Why am I hitting you with a hammer again? I would never. Why would I have such a thing? It's just a prophecy. We don't know if it'll actually... We can determine whether the prophecies are true by observing your actions. Now we need to tell you about today's request. A streamer has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. Oh god. Leafy, did you get haunted? Am I gonna have to ghost bust your house? It wouldn't be Raxby, because Raxby wouldn't be scared of the ghost. Raxby would just live with the ghost. Diva, stay shunned, Juju mental. Yo, wake up already. You're sleep mumbling like hell. What? Sorry. Devastation, judgment, I'd be worried there. Director showed me an ominous website. Jasmine, do you know about the Illuminate cards and the prophecies on them? Illuminate cards? Count on the boss man to take interest, eh? Director does seem on top of all occult-related info. I meant to ask, what's today's case about? You're looking into a live streamer. One of his vids sparked a bit of a mess. The streamer reached out to the center. The actual wording is... see for myself and prove that ghosts are real? Okay. Does that mean that live streamer talks about spirits in the occult? Good guess. Saves me the trouble of explaining. Wow, we're just going to go see, oh god, I can't remember her name from Scarlet Hollow. Literally my girlfriend slash wifey now. And I can't remember her name. Oh no! Oh, so I guess right? Yep, cult live streamer, 800k subs, been streaming quite a while it seems. Oh my god. 800k subs, I mean they have to be talking about on YouTube. Yeah, I can't imagine someone having 800,000 subs on Twitch, unless it's like Critical Role or something? 800k subs on Twitch would be a lot, so I mean this is Japan too, so it's probably YouTube. Check out the vid while we're on the road. Newest one, right? This is a ritual or something? That is a haircut. Scene in question is near the end. Come on, pretty please. I know this place is the real deal. Come on, show yourself. Mary, Mary, Mary. Are you doing Bloody Mary? Oh my god, you are doing Bloody Mary. Show yourself. Huh? Behind me? What? Huh? Nothing there. What a dork. Ghost? Was that a ghost in the back? I mean, this is real? Trending on socials for sure. Ghost watching streamer's home has resident ghost or some such. Resident ghost? Does it mean the house is haunted? Don't know much really. By the way, our client, the streamer, why did he think of reaching out to our center? Do you know? Don't know. Too bored to ask the boss man about the small things. Just ask the client, Kay. Anyway, get busy with the social media search first. Understood. Sent you the link. Did you get it? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I don't know why this reminded me of it specifically, but how has the Splatoon been going, him? Because I've been meaning to play it, and I might play some tonight to see if I can actually do anything well. Because past few nights I was just kind of sitting here disassociating with roguelikes, but I think I could sit there and play some of that. tonight. I also want to get fitness boxing on the Switch, so I can do that for workouts. Leafy and I did very well during Splatfest. Is it over already? Damn it! I thought I had more time. Because it started, I want to say the 7th or 8th, but I guess it only goes for like a week or something, huh? Damn it! Team very suspicious color won. Oh, well, it's only 3 days, damn. I thought I had like a week at least. Okay, so Team Cum won. Well, at least you and Leafy were able to get it done. I had been meaning to play, but I mean, it's hard to get me to motivate to load up something when it's on my free time and I'm not playing with somebody else. So a lot of the days, I was just kind of sitting around playing my roguelikes because my brain couldn't focus on anything else. Try following the rumor from there. What should I search? Don't be asking me anything and everything. Try giving it a thought yourself. Sorry, you're right. Let me look up what kind of ghost is involved this time. Right, according to the facts so far, a ghost appeared. Looks like this urban myth is dependent on the location. So I'd search for rumors related to this place and location. Ooh, how helpful. Jeez, you made me use this dusty old brain with those questions of yours. Even though this stuff's not my wheelhouse. Well, I leave it in your hands. Understood. I'm on it. Okay. Team Friends was a close second. Team Family had 0 points though. Fry Curse? Yeah. That sucks. That like, one of them just always loses, basically. That's unfortunate. Especially since they added 3, so... Because I feel like the other two, like, Marina and Pearl were pretty even. And obviously Callie and Marie I feel like were pretty even as well. Like, straight down the middle, 50-50. But having just, like, 3 characters and then people massively like one character more than the other ones is always kind of a struggle. This ghost stream is unbelievable! The ghost did show up in the video. What a creepy photo. Yep, there it is. No matter how you look at it, that's a girl with long hair. That's intense. Jasmine, this ghost looks like a woman to me. Lady ghost, huh? Found a clue. Ghost in the stream. There are mini sweeps in 2. Was it because people were just voting for the character that they liked more than actually responding to the question? Or was it because, like, the question was actually just swept in one way because people like that answer more? Because the thing I recall hearing about Splatoon, oh god. Why am I getting confused whether it's 3 or 4? I'm pretty sure it's 3. Oh, I'm thinking of Pikmin. That's why I'm getting confused. I'm pretty sure I saw that Shiver wins like a lot of them just because people like Shiver. Summoning? Seriously? Only a ghost? So like ordering food delivery but ghosts? Huh? What do you mean? Because ghosts are everywhere all the time. Strange that someone would go out of their way to summon one. Makes sense you'd feel that way. Someone who sees them all the time. It's not actually ghosts you're seeing, right? Oh, right. I was a normal girl at first, but this thing isn't from this world. Streamer's room has frosted glass. It makes everything look scarier. Images like that, where the face is unclear, are all the more creepy. Yeah, sure, faker. Some people think it's a setup. I get it. Ghost Stream this time is godly. This time? He's usually just waiting around for something in his vids. Konoko Tanihara is the top ghost watcher in the country now. Hard to believe he used to do all prank vids years ago. Konoko Tanihara. This is our client? Oh yeah, that must be him. His channel's not the most well-known, but gets attention for exploring occult topics related to spirits. I mean, 800k is pretty good. Anyway, he has a lot of subscribers. Searching the name might help me find more about him. I guess in, like, general, like, public, yeah, 800k subscribers isn't that well-known. Maybe we should look into what people are saying about Konoko Tanihara. Search it up. For a niche internet micro-celebrity like Konoko, I need to add keywords or narrow things down. I did say before that I should look into rumors related to the location or even the building itself. Try looking for some related keywords. He's gonna get cursed? I wonder if the streamer is okay. I think he was saying he hopes to get possessed or cursed. Who would summon a ghost in a haunted apartment? I don't get how he can do that. He's doing that kind of thing all the time. Wait, this apartment is a scary one? What happened? That's right, the place in that video seems so creepy. But it might not be just because of the ghosts. I run into people scarier than ghosts. Apartment is on the spirit spot map. Seems like the real deal. Real deal? No way. It's not that scary. Okay, so now we gotta search. Big Man wins a lot. I have to look at the numbers again, but it's probably nearly 50-50 between Shiver and Big Man with like 4 wins for Fry. Yeah, and see, that's what I mean by having the 3 options. Yeah, if there's one character design that people are just less into than the other ones, then that's just rough for like actually making choices. Two was super fun. 2 is the one I actually played a good amount of online on. Like I actually had a pretty good amount of items unlocked and all of that. I also just love Marine, so... Or Marina. Not Marine. Marine's the VTuber. I mean, I love her too, but... let's search. Too many search results, so I need to add other things, but I don't have anything to add. So I got that. Oh, wait, Spirit Spot map. What's a Spirit Spot map? Ooh, how scary. Go on and give it a search. Yeah, Pearl and Marina are just so good. I didn't really play much of one, so I can't comment on Callie and Marie, but I really like their dynamic as well. Results found. I looked on the Spirit Spot map for the apartment that Kanoko's using for his streams and it showed up right away. There are websites you can use to look up spirit spots? You should look up your neighborhood. There might be a spirit spot near you. Video filmed in Spirit Spot. I think someone I know went and said there's an old lady ghost who chatters on and on at a rapid pace. What? Creepy ghosts like that show up there? Popular urban myth about an old lady who moves around really fast, but this one seems to be a fast talker instead. Oh, it's like it's Turbo Granny. It's Turbo Granny. Old lady who moves around really fast. That's fun. What's so scary about someone who just talks fast? I mean, that's an auctioneer. Old lady. I heard it was a young woman who stands waiting for you by the front door. That's the apartment rumor. Can't follow this at all. That's rumors for you. Also, if the ghost was standing at the door, I wouldn't be able to go in and out of the room. Put all my hopes on the window. Let's grab that keyword. It's funny how urban myths always pop up. Like, I feel like a very common one is one that we have around here, where it's like, oh, there's a ghost of a young girl. If you see a young girl at like this very specific, very old bridge in a town nearby, you pick her up and she like got hit by a car while she was going to prom or something, so she's in like a prom dress or some shit, and then you look in the back seat and she's gone. North Carolina has a lot of haunted urban myth shit. Oh, is this rumored? Well spotted. Exactly the kind of thing the boss man would check. Give it a search. I mean, the Umeki Flats in Umekicho, right? This place is infamous in my area, haunted by a young woman's ghost. Talking about a young woman's ghost again. Umekicho's Umeki Flats. I need to write this down. Infamous in their area, huh? Interesting. Matches what we heard from the others too. Maybe it's true? We have a whole magazine? I think North Carolina does too. And there's also been many books. I remember my elementary school library had like a huge book, like massive, that was just like North Carolina hauntings and stories or something like that, and I rented it a few times. Or checked it out, rather. There's Oodle's favorite character. So this means Kanoko-san's ritual was a success and the ghost went elsewhere? Yep, and he was called out to those infamous apartments to handle something huge. Bullseye. Found the address on the Spirit Spot map. Umekicho 123, Umeki Flats 104. Oh no, that means there's definitely something there. Yep. So we're ghost hunting at an apartment that's a known spirit spot. Jasmine, I really can't handle ghosts at all. I'll see them all, I'm sure of it. Seeing them won't hurt, will it? They're just hanging out. Besides, they're not really ghosts, right? Scared just as much. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's a pain, but we need to identify which urban myth might be related. Not my job, so I'll leave it to you. Yes. Okay, can I look in the database or whatever about my new... Because I should have new ones. Hello, we're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azami Fukurai, and... Hey, you're a girl? Could you be the one in the prophecy? What are you talking about? Life shall be taken from they who face the mirror and call the woman. Is that card a Lumine card? That could be our next vid. Konoko's fate was prophesized. Not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, is that card? No, just brainstorming. It's nothing really. Introducing myself, Kinoko Tanihara here. Do you see the Kinoko spirit stream? Do you see the woman? Or did you see it? Yes? I've been getting so many inquiries since that stream. They all want to collab, so happy, busy, happy here. Your Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a solid channel too. I watched every vid. Oh, thank you. How many tens of thousands of followers were you at? Got me thinking, maybe. We could share some fans with each other, couldn't we? Oh my god, you just want to collab. You just want to collab. Share some fans? I thought your request was... Oh, that, yes. Just as I wrote, I want to see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. That I'm not setting this up. I don't stream during the day, so go ahead and check out this place. Okay, sure. First we should look into why the ghost was filmed, what happened during the stream. After some of that's cleared up, I should ask about the Illuminate card. Hey, I might be getting the hang of this investigator job. Investigation on! Okay, cool. That's not what I wanted. Wasn't there a thing I could check? I swear there was. One thing I could check somewhere. Here we go. Yep. Wait, is that an emoji? Oh my god, it is just straight up an emoji. It's the head explosion, mind blown emoji. Yeah, they just straight up have emojis in here. Shiver 10, Fry 4, Big Man 12. Good for Big Man for winning so many. I'm happy for Big Man. Yep. Okay, so we know that stuff. People? Room on the first floor of Umeki Flats, currently under contract by Kinoko. The previous occupant committed murder-suicide. One of the tatami mats is unusually clean. Okay, so we only know about Man Under the Bed and Cursed Chair. And then here's all of my stuff. Prophetic cards that foreshadows future events. I had no idea something like this existed. Somehow I doubt you can just go out and buy one. Hint at a case of the Man Under the Bed. You know, I'd like to try spending a night in the great outdoors just once, but there's always eyes looking at me from the shadows. Boober Eats. Yeah, there's just all this stuff. Okay. We'll close that for now. Hello. Hello. Excuse me? Would you mind if I ask you something? Do you know about the rumors? It's on the internet too, yeah? Welcome to the haunted and vaunted Umeki Flats. I see visitors even taking pictures sometimes. My neighbor was worried sick, and no wonder. No one wants to live there after what happened. Mushroom Boy in 104. I wonder how long he'll last. Huh? Okay. Mushroom Boy? Can I ask you about your neighbor? About room 104. Oh, I see. Room 104. I don't know about room 104 where that horrible incident happened. I know more than anyone else. Guess why? Because I live next to room 104. That's great to hear. About the neighbor. Would you happen to know anything about the rumors around this apartment? Oh, I'm Azami Fukurai. Can I ask your name? I was thinking the same thing, him. I was like, this is an Ito character for sure. Especially when you do the big grin. Oh, the nameplate, Miss Unaired? It's Unai. You're gonna forget anyway, Miss Neighbor's fine. I live next to the famous room 104. I've been their neighbor since long before that incident happened. Know this apartment better than anyone. About Kinoko. Then, how about Kinoko? Kinoko. Your neighbor in room 104? Ah, yeah. He moved in without knowing anything? Poor him. I'd switch rooms if I could. I envy him. Heard he does that thing on the internet, like on TV. Oh, yes, that's right. Residents here are scary too. Somewhat scary neighbor. Did you see the video? Were you able to catch Konoko-san's live stream video? Huh? The ghost showed up in that video. Ghost? It did? Of course it did. Of course it would. We're famous around here as the haunted apartments. don't know what the video is about, but I feel the ghost's presence. You do? Boy in room 104 too, probably? He was doing this creepy ritual. This neighbor lady hasn't seen the video itself. Come to think of it, I wonder what ritual he was doing. Several things I should check in with Konoko about. Rumored ghost. Would you happen to know anything about the ghost rumored to haunt this apartment? Ghost? Rumors? Oh, you mean room 104. Hmm? You mean the ghost used to live in room 104? We had police cars and an ambulance and quite a crowd around here. You were watching? Were you there when it happened? Did you see or hear anything? Heard the sound of something breaking and a scream crash and such, but those folks aren't stranger to fighting. Heard a man screaming. Peeked through the entrance and there's blood everywhere. This photo's from back then. Okay. Blood everywhere? You mean the whole room was real? No, just around the middle. Looked like a fountain of blood had spurted from the center of room 104. In the middle of the room, rings a bell. Oh, yeah, like in the previous thing. Should write up some notes while I can. Neighbor living just next to Konoko Tanihara's room 104. She was really interested in ghosts. That's it, she seemed to enjoy rumors. I'm surprised at how intensely she talks. Okay, well that was easy. Lady living next door to room 104. Gets excited at any mention of the room and seems to know a ton of rumors. Hoping to ask her about the ghost seen around the apartment. She's scary though. It reminds me, I was once again spending a lot of time today doing a bunch of stuff. Like, we had to take Jack to go get a haircut. And then also, I actually uploaded 4 videos today because there was a code that I was like, alright, now that I have my meds, I think I can do this. So I did like a little demo video that went up, like, basically right when I started stream. And I wore myself out with my workout again, because I may have went too hard. But, you know. What's this? Observe? It's in the shade and kind of dreary overall. Kitchen window has frosted glass. We can't see much by peeking in. I don't see anything unusual. It's kind of creepy still. Is Konoko-san going to continue living here? Plans for moving. This is the apartment he streams from, Talk about run down, definitely haunted. The investigation. Jasmine? About the ghost that shows up in the video, what should I look into and how? You're asking me about ghost stuff? Well, start by talking to Konoko, dude. Next, check the room you're streaming from. Also, the lady outside might be from around here. Ask her if she knows any ghost rumors. Thank you, I'll do that. Are we able to read the nameplate? Oh yeah, unsettling something thingy. Her name is Unai-san. You actually talked to that lady? Epic people skills, Zami. That unreal lady, the neighbor. I'm relieved. You know, I'm much more comfortable talking to you. Personality shines through sometimes. By the way, the lady see the ghost in the vid? Might want to check whether it looked like the ghost in the local rumors. An idea. She says she knows a lot about the apartment, so I'll ask her what I can. Okay. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah, you know. That's important, I guess. I unfortunately do need oxygen to live. Yes. Okay, so I guess I already asked you the thing. Alright, let's go over here. I thought you gave me a new thing to ask about. Smell of a new tatami mat. One of the tatami mats looks new. Tatami mats must be expensive. Why would you want to change just one? What is a tatami mat? Are those like the things they lay down so you can like sit at the table? What is a tatami mat? Flooring? They're like thatched flooring. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what that's not examining the computer, despite that being what it looks like. It's examining that, yeah. Observe? Camera and lights, streaming equipment. I have to make sure I don't knock them over. Seems like filming the mirror from here. Yeah, I see Jasmine in the mirror. Area around the entrance would be the camera's frame. That might mean that... Look around the entrance. Okay. I know the legs are shadowed, but they do be looking like peg legs. Yeah, they're pretty small legs. I do have like little peg legs. Cause I'm just wearing like thigh highs, not any pants like Jasmine. Look closely. Thought I might find something, but no luck. I see something with the glasses on. Yeah, we'll get to that in just a moment. Nope, didn't want to check that. Mirror's the one that showed the ghost in the video. Maybe I shouldn't stare into it. Oh yeah, I need to ask about the spirit that appeared in it. Lose glasses? Oh. Okay. Now I'm really gonna have to look closely. Okay, I'll talk to you at least. Wowza. If only we had a Zashiki Warashi mascot like you. Viewers would love it. Huh? Oh, I see what you're going for. I see. Can I start by asking you about your work? Hinoko-san is a live streamer, yes. I've been doing this for quite a long time. Shifted focus to the occult around 5 years ago. You have a ghost watching channel, right? I default to streaming live on site from spirit spots. My solo hide and seek video went ballistically viral, and here I am. Ballistically viral, I see. I default to planning and streaming entirely alone, and that's about it. Can you handle all this equipment alone? It's really cool. Mind if we take a look around the room? He didn't say yeah. Could you tell me about the stream where the ghost showed up? Yes, the meat of the interview. I have this fixed camera in this room and was waiting in front of the room for a ghost to appear. And voila! Any other ghosts made appearances in your streams before? I wouldn't say they haven't made an appearance, but this time is the first time their form has been so clear. I guess making sure the mirror was properly being filmed helped a lot. Did you see a ghost? Hinoko-san, did you see the ghost directly during the stream? Yeah, about that. I admit I never got to see it myself. Got a ton of comments saying behind you, so I spun around quickly, but nothing there. When you turn around, you see the mirror on the wall, and if someone was there, you would have seen them. Does this mean the ghost wasn't around here? Maybe the apartment ghost was trying to head somewhere and happened to be filmed? Would that be possible? Good point. If we know the answer, we could catch it live on film for the next stream. Yes, we really need to know where the ghost was headed. Need answers, quick. And here we go, ghost hunting. Hinoko-san, are you still going to live here? Are you considering moving too? Hinoko-san isn't actually living here, no. I'm just renting this place as a studio. I see. Glad to hear, I was getting worried. But isn't it scary streaming from a spirit spot? Precisely why I rented it. The reason I had that mirror in frame was because it came with the room too. That came with the room? I thought it was just a prop. Why bother renting a place that doesn't have its share of ghost rumors? One thing though. My neighbor jumps on any related gossip, so watch yourself. About the ritual. You were doing a mysterious ritual in the video. What exactly was it about? Ah yes, that was a seance, a spirit summoning ritual. It did one. I think that's supposed to say I did one. I found on the net. Just as written. At 2 AM in a dark room, stand in front of a mirror and turn around 3 times. Turn around 3 times? Speak the name Mary to the mirror 3 times. And that's it. That's it? Nothing else? Do this and the ghost should appear in the mirror. Yeah, no. Henry VIII's, one of Henry VIII's wives. I know. This is a summoning ritual that dates back to the Middle Ages, tried and true. Pretty simple for a ghost summoning ritual. How to summon the ghosts. Cards prophecy. Hinoko-san, do you know about the Illuminati cards? Cards with prophecies on them, yes? What, are you a Zimmer too? No, I just happened to visit the Samezima website. I thought I read something there about a card with a mirror and a woman. Oh, really? I'm the one in the prophecy? Best viewer gain material ever. What'd I give to be cursed like that? You sure this is a good thing? You really should be careful around that prophecy. You might find yourself in danger, you know? Oh, yes, please! Oh, yeah, you're excited about it. You're horny for danger. Need notes on the people I met. Our client who requested this investigation, Kanoko Tanihara, ghost-watching streamer on BooTube. His hairstyle reminds me of... Oh. Why is that the question? I mean, it's obviously a Matsutake. Yes, Matsutake, king of the shrooms. Is he really? He can come off all that deluxe. Oh. The lady outside said mushroom head. So I thought that's what it was but do you really just want me to say your name? Yeah, Kanoko Tanihara with the mushroom cut. Okay. That was weird. An occult live streamer. I mean, I guess we were just confirming that the live streamer and our client is the same person. BooTuber streaming occult content from room 104. It seems he used to visit spirit spots on site and now spotlights properties with shady histories. Handles all of his stream alone, from recording to editing. That's a lot of work, especially when you have that many subs. Shit. Okay. Glasses on. Which means I can also put my other glasses on. Oh! Well, that's not what I expected to see. Someone's getting stabbed in... I almost said the dick, but that's like the tummy. What the... Long-haired woman straddling a man? I mean, that sounds like it's something else, but this person is being murdered. Oh no, wait, what's going on here? Looks different from the shadow shown in the video. The neighbor lady was right. Does this mean the incident did happen here? It said incident, but I wonder what happened. Looks like a serious fight going on. I hope. Memory of incident. And who are you? Check Shadow's traits. Long hair? Looks like a dress? They seem really angry? This shadow is a ghost. Does it mean I'm now able to see actual ghosts and not just passive events? Ghost near the entrance. I see something. This apartment is full of these scary shadows. Camera isn't pointed this way, so it can't have been this shadow itself that showed up. As I thought, peeking in from here, you see the mirror and the camera through it. Okay, where was the ghost? What happened during the stream? Let's think about what happened during the live stream. About the ghost who showed up in Konoko-san's video. Konoko-san himself didn't actually see it. Is it because he isn't sensitive to spirits? Mrs. Ami, what was the situation like during the live stream? The director's still around. Just a figment of my imagination. Feels kind of funny. Anything wrong? No, I'm fine. So, the situation during the live stream? Konoko Tanihara confirmed that he never saw the ghost himself. How about the viewers who were watching the stream? Right, the viewers were all worked up about seeing the ghost. What could this mean? Maybe we saw a... humanoid ghost who reflected in the mirror behind and was outside the... oh, wait. And... never mind. Who reflected in the mirror behind and... was outside the room Konoko-san. Maybe we saw a humanoid ghost who reflected in the mirror behind and was edited into the stream by Konoko-san? We saw a humanoid ghost? Not so sure. There's a mirror behind. The mirror should have been reflecting the entrance. Maybe I should check my journal notes. Okay, so yeah, humanoid ghost edited into the stream was not correct. I was trying to figure out something that worked with Konoko-san at the end. Reflected in the mirror behind Konoko-san, who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Konoko-san. That's probably right. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we saw a humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror. Yep, sounds about right. We know now what happened during the live stream. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to fake it, but... you know. Oh, no, close. Any questions? About the ghost. Konoko-san, we might have determined where the ghost was when it showed up in the video. Whoa, really? Really? However, we only know about the exact moment the ghost was in the video. I believe it was standing near the entrance and peeking into the room. So I was too focused on the camera to notice. Okay. How goes it? Nothing. What about you? Yes. Okay, there we go. About the ghost said to appear in this apartment. Would it happen to have long straight straight long hair and be wearing a white dress? You know about her then. You're more than meets the eye. Yeah, she had long hair and always wore a white dress. Thought so. It's a woman, correct? Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. Heading down. The ghost at the entrance was a woman with long black hair wearing a white dress. Okay. Haunted house. Make a note about the ghost rumors. What was notable about the ghost sighted around Umeki Flats? Long-haired woman in a white dress. Fast-talking punch-permed lady? That would be crazy. Long hair wearing a white dress. She looked like a textbook ghost almost. So scary. Yeah, how very Sadako. Ghost of a young woman seen multiple times. Ghost that appears in this room. It seems it's been showing up for a while now, not just during yesterday's live stream. We've been gathering some clues through the investigation. I wonder what that ghost was, the one I saw. Maybe I saw the female Ichiban ghost, yeah. I mean, as soon as I saw Punch Perm, I'm like, the only other place I've ever seen that mentioned is Like a Dragon. Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room. Yeah. Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room? Oh yes, judging from the shadows I saw with the glasses, a woman was attacking a man, and when she was done, she probably left this world herself. Which would mean the shadow I'm seeing is a ghost after all? Okay. Alright. Look closer. It's the Tommy mat. That's newer than the others. Probably had to replace it because of the bloodstains. So I guess it did happen here. Okay, so that's what I needed. How goes it? Nothing else with you. Any questions? Let me guess. Kanoko-san, just a thought. Is the ghost in the rumors the person who died during the incident here? Oh, you know that too? That's right, the rumors aren't around the apartment as a whole. The incident happened in this very room. Gives room 104 a nice and dark history. Just think of the viewer gains. Nice and dark history? Stained but serviceable. Great. We found out quite a lot about the ghost. Does this mean Kanoko dude summoned the dead ex-resident of room 104 with his ritual? Yes, but there's only so much we can gather from the place itself. Nah, not too bad after all, overall. This much info stacked up, boss man shouldn't be long. See? Mrs. Ami, how's it going? Director-san? Found quite a lot of clues, it seems. Yes, I think. The streamer was blessed by the fortuitous appearance of an anomaly on live camera. His name is Kanoko Tanihara, by the way. I see. Mr. Kanoko was not only unafraid of the prophecy on the Illumine card, but actively hoping to find himself in danger. Any progress on that end? Huh? The Illumine cards are rumored and respected by many. I myself have no knowledge of how these cards actually function. But lo and behold, 2 card holders have appeared among close acquaintances, and even a third now. Has misfortune struck yet? My experiments will be much easier if he could get cursed. For example, if an evil spirit is haunting him, it merely is a matter of exorcising it. Yet what might happen to someone harassed by abominations or cryptids? Inquiring minds need to know. Director-san? Oh, excuse me there. Then let us both assess the clues you found on site, and identify this urban myth. Yes! Okay. Hey! The animation! Uncanny that the ghost watching streamer happened to summon the ghost of the apartment's previous resident, my bad. Which urban myth does this case match? Let's get started, shall we? First, this case was initiated by the following event. Kanoko-san was live streaming a ritual to summon a ghost. And a ghost appeared behind Kanoko-san, correct? That's right. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Tell me about the location where the live stream was being filmed. You learned that the rumor wasn't just a rumor, but based on an actual incident. Where was the scene of the spirit summoning ritual? Room 104. The rumored apartment, room 104. I mean, it was... yeah. It was room 104. This place that Kanoko-san is renting, room 104. It had an actual previous incident happen here. Great! So the stage was set for a compelling live stream. There's a pillar. I need my ziggurat. Next, let me ask you about the ghost that appeared as a result of the ritual. The viewers were fixated on the ghost shown in the stream. So, Mrs. Ami, Konoko-san's video, where exactly was the ghost seen? Right in front, in the camera's display mirror. In the mirror. The ghost was seen through the mirror, so... I believe we saw its reflection. Exactly. What's important here is that it first appeared in the mirror. Urban myths are defined by numerous characteristics. Where they appear, their goal, the words they utter. In this case, the initial manifestation was witnessed as a reflection within a mirror. This is a crucial element. That's the priority? I thought the location where the ghost appeared might be more important. Remember, urban myths are born from rumors. They only come to be after they are noticed by someone, named and mentioned in rumors. Wherever the witness happens to be when they notice it, that becomes the location the urban myth appears at. I see, I think. By the way, about the ghost that appeared in the mirror. It seems its existence wasn't limited to within the mirror itself. So, Mrs. Ami, you looked into this with your glasses. Have you determined where the ghost was? It was right behind, in front of the entrance, in the mirror. There's still no traces you saw through your glasses. It was in front of the entrance. Outside the entrance to Konoko-san's place. I saw a woman's shadow standing there. Excellent! Footage did indeed show a female shadow standing outside the entrance, seen through the frosted glass. Yeah, frosted glass. On to my final question. About the spell that was cast during the ritual. So, Mrs. Ami, Konoko-san uttered something as a spell to summon the ghost. What exactly was this spell? What were the words that Konoko-san recited as a spell to summon the ghost? A mantra, a woman's name... A woman's name. Imo-im Isaim? Woman's name. He turned around 3 times in front of the mirror and said a woman's name 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. Brilliant! Precisely. Only one urban myth involves casting this spell. Ooh, gotta stretch my arm. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... The point! Identification! Bloody Mary! Yep, there she is. Yup. Got a bad rap, I believe. Mostly because of Henry being an asshole. Bloody Mary? Female ghost summoned through seance rituals, famous overseas. Due to her blood-stained appearance, she is referred to as Bloody Mary. Why would such a ghost appear from a mirror? Mirrors are often used in all kinds of incantations. Recently popular forms of seance would include solitary hide-and-seek, or the square method done with 4 participants. But if the Bloody Mary ritual made a ghost appear, maybe the summoning did in fact work. I may have yet again witnessed the potential manifestation of an urban myth. I'm ecstatic beyond compare. Phantasmagorical! Director, you're getting excited again. Oh, of course. Anyway, about this Bloody Mary? Let me think. The summoned ghost is indeed Bloody Mary. She would leave a scratch mark on anyone she attacks. Scratch mark? A scratch? What happens then? It means that if the ritual is successful, Konoko-san will eventually find himself with a scratch mark. And for those who are scratched, they will lose consciousness at the very least, and their sanity or even lives at worst. You mean they'll die? Presence of such cursed scratches would be good evidence of the ghost's existence. Mrs. Ami, please support Konoko-san as best you can, to ensure he does get scratched. Excuse me, Director? I'm referring to the client's request. Prove that ghosts are real. Thankfully, our client himself is open to the idea of being cursed himself. Mrs. Ami, please think about what you can do to help make this happen. Are you serious? I need to go prepare the intro scene for this case's video. Let us talk later. Director? Hello? Moshi mosh! Can't believe it. What is he thinking? Hey, I was thinking and... Uh-huh. Yes, Konoko-san? Yesterday's vid is really doing the numbers. I think I'll do another one tonight, and you can watch here if you want. Huh? Konoko's spirit stream. Might be interested. Jasmine, a ghost might show up, you know? I hope it does. Mary might do something to you. I hope she does! Konoko-san, I'm serious here. Yeah, no, you have a ghost fetish. Valid. I'm dead serious too. The viewers want epic results. Besides, I haven't seen her myself. She absolutely must show up. Part of the gig, I guess. I'm actually pretty interested in how anomalies appear and their impact. Also, Konoko means it. Yes, Konoko really means it. I will stop you if things get out of hand. What if the ghost really does show up? Okay. Mary. Mary! Mary! Okay, yeah, now Konoko's just playing Phasmophobia at this point. How old are you? Can you say something? Show me that you're here. Huh? Even with support from my 2 collab partners tonight. The ghost was a no-show, and that's that. Really felt like it might, but alas. That's a wrap for the night, folks. Thank you for watching, and sleep well. Hey, come on. Why are we suddenly part of the ritual? Are you French? EMF 5, EMF 5. What are you thinking? Did I upset you? Sorry. Thought about the viewers too much. I'll ask you for permission next time. Real talk, this ritual wasn't gonna fly. But we had actual traces of the ghost. It was a good enough time. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're heading out for today, Konoko-san. Hi, how's it going? I've been off busy fighting the forces of evil. Also, baby. Hey, Bugs, you would have really liked the game I played last night. Like, there's a character in there that's just you. And I'm not even joking. There's a character you find, because in that game you collect bugs. There's a character you find that you turn the bugs into because she's really, really interested in learning about all the different species of bugs, and you even set them up in a little terrarium. And when you find a new bug, you have to turn it around and look at all of its characteristics to successfully ID it. So, yeah. Like, I was already like, oh my god, this is a bugs character, but as soon as I saw the terrarium that you get, that they all show up in, and then you can look at them, a la Animal Crossing, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is a bugs game. Yeah, it was pretty neato. It would be a fantastic, early game for Grub to play, because it's basically a cute little platformer where you're a frog, but it also has that. I think she did guest star in games and keep it a secret. I think so. I think you're onto something, him. She'll be alright, yeah, though we are reflected in the mirror at the end. Huh? Oh. There she is! Hmm? Wait. Huh? What? Just now behind you, Jasmine. Behind me? What? What the heck? Oh. Secret identity in the techverse is just rumor and we need to keep it that way? I see. After we split last night, I kept checking behind me. Ugh, now I'm all short on sleep. This sucks. Really thought a woman was standing there. Well, Jasmine, you don't have any scratches anywhere, right? Scratches you were rambling about yesterday? Nope. That's great. Maybe got mixed up with something I saw with clairvoyance. With that grin off your face. Moving on, let's get busy. Yes! That's not what I thought of when you said let's get busy, but sure. You talk on socials about Konoko's stream last night? Checking now. Looks like yesterday's live stream was doing the numbers. I see. Nothing actually happened during the ritual. Maybe it didn't go down well with the audience. Time to get your doom scroll on then. There have been times viewers caught things Konoko himself didn't. Understood. Maybe I'll find some info on the incident that happened to the girl who used to live in 104 too. I'll start with your reactions. When rewatching Konoko's live stream from yesterday, I saw something. Yep, there it is. Get all quiet. What? Is it real? Is it really there? The ghost was there. What? Really? I'm shaking. It could be a lie or a mistake. You're totally shaking. This time it has to be a setup. It's too terrifying if not. Set up by who? The ghost? Probably was planning it from the start. Ugh, how annoying. Can't fool me. People always suspect that Kanoko's Hanihara does possible setups. Seems to be a lot of suspicion about Kanoko-san. Topics like that do grab a lot of attention. Should probably give those a check. Oh no, there's plenty of discussion. Accusations of stage situations and the like. I'll see what they think is fake. I'm sure the accusations are endless. Might be a setup, but the filming felt super realistic and scary this time. Kanoko really seemed like he had no idea there was a ghost. Not just Kanoko-san. Really have no idea? Maybe the whole thing is made up. Some elaborate joke. Some account is spreading some ludicrous rumor that the summoning ritual actually worked. Ludicrous? The boss man would love it. It's getting too much attention. There must be a lot of demand for these topics. Research can be a part of that demand. Shadow is of the ghost of the girl who died in that apartment? She must have a lot of regrets tied to this room. I was talking with Kanoko-san about this yesterday. He said the ghost had somewhere it wants to go. I think the ghost is really angry and doesn't want anyone else to have that room. Anyone have details on the Umekicho apartment incident? I hope there's something written about the incident. If it's actually reliable info, even better. What's that Umekicho place called again? Umeki Flats? Where the girl killed a guy and then herself? Maybe this post is someone local? The building name there will probably get lots of attention. It's from the locals, might be pretty reliable info. Seeing strong reactions for Umeki Flats. Might be able to get some info about the incident. Search it up, get us that info. You don't get it, it's not that. There was something totally unreal in Kanoko's vid yesterday. Something unreal? What was it? There's really something in the video we didn't notice? Must be a joke. Give me a break. Say the same to you. Where you really should be looking is the two cute helpers, and they were featured without a single promo. Wow. We're just getting hit on. I mean, that's accurate for comments online, to be fair. Cute? Helpers, come on. The girl with all the frills was so scared, lol. Who is she? I've never seen someone shake so much in fright. Girl with all the frills? Like a wild, wild guess. You even mentioned you're shaking. Your number's up, Zami. Wait, you mean they're posting about us from yesterday? No. Oh, yeah, that's gotta be the worst. Having to be online and be seen by a bunch of people when you don't want to. Dissolution Center streaming team, I'm guessing. Kinda clumsy, cute, and sweet. Good for you. It said you're cute. Clumsy cute, that is. Is that actually a compliment? I mean, it can be. A lot of people are down bad for clumsy cute. You know? A lot of people find clumsy cute adorable. Hold on. Thought that director dude was streaming solo. They have actual girls on staff? Oh god. You ever in the Dissolution Center's videos? No way. Bossman edits and uploads them so fast, I don't even notice till they're done. Wonder if she'll be a regular. I want to see a stream of her left alone in some abandoned ruins. What in the world? You couldn't make me... Sounds like you're in demand. Okay, people like Azami. People are really, really big into Azami. Nothing? Wow. Just typing ludicrous rumors? They're not ludicrous rumors, they're facts. Only a handful of people can see through to the truth. The truth? Yeah. I feel like we've just found Truth Social posts at this point. Not only saying something weird, it's hard to even read. Really make fun of that. Maybe they actually have something there. You sweet summer child. Anyone know where this was originally posted? Original post? Are you surprised without knowing what they're talking about? This, the girl in Kanoko's video, is not just a ghost. Kanoko hasn't realized, but the ritual was a success. He summoned her, Bloody Mary. I thought so. It's not a ghost. The ritual called forth Mary. Hey, enough of that already. Okay, boomer. And that's that. Don't add to it, old man. In Japan, the same ceremony gets Hanako-san from the toilet. So stupid. Hey, there are others like Mary? can call on all sorts of people by using that ritual? Oh yeah, lots. Too many to count. Journal updated. If you haven't tried it, you absolutely should. It's totally wild. What? Tried it? They tried to call upon Hanako? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Too late for me, lol. I'd be arrested before I even make it to the elementary school restroom for the ritual. Oh, so Hanako can only be found in elementary school restrooms. Sounds like it. What about Satoru? You can call him from your phone. Satoru? Satoru, never heard that one before. Journal updated! New urban myths. Hey dear friend, have you heard of Satoru? Satoru is great at answering seemingly impossible questions, but watch out, he's trickier than he seems. Let me tell you how to call him. First you need a phone. You can't use your own phone. I recommend calling from a payphone. I mean, they don't even have those anymore. It's very rare, I would imagine. Call the number on your phone. 2. When the call is connected, say Satoru, Satoru, please come here. Satoru, Satoru, please come here. Satoru, Satoru, please answer if you are there. He will tell you where he is, then begin to draw closer. 4. Eventually, you will find that he is right behind you. 5. As soon as he is behind you, ask him whatever you want. If you don't ask any questions, he'll kill you. Don't take a call with Satoru lightly. It's hard to say whether Hanako-san is an urban myth or a ghost story, but the whole act of calling Hanako-san certainly fits either category. Let's review the procedure for summoning her, shall we? But please don't go summoning her on a whim. Even if you do, I won't be held responsible. To get started, make sure you're inside a school bathroom. 1. Stand in front of the door of the 3rd stall. 2. Spin around 3 times in front of it. 3. Knock on the door 3 times. 4. Politely ask, Hanako-san, are you there? If you succeed, you'll hear her say yes. But remember, Hanako-san died a tortured soul, so don't go around summoning her as some kind of prank. What's that? You already did? What floor were you on? Got to tell you, Hanako-san only comes out in the 3rd floor bathroom. Whoops. Bloody Mary. Have you ever tried standing in front of a mirror and summoning a ghost? Let me teach you how to meet the world-famous Bloody Mary. Remember, she doesn't always come when she's called, but don't take it lightly and call her expecting not to show up, because she just might. I take no responsibility for any damages caused. Okay, let's go over the steps. 1, make sure you do this alone and in the dark. I mean total darkness, okay? No moonlight, no nothing. Stand directly in front of the mirror so that you can see your reflection clearly. Peering in from the side won't work. 3, speak Bloody Mary's name 3 times, loud and clear. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Now see, he specifically didn't say Bloody Mary, which I thought was weird, because he was just saying Mary, 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 which isn't supposed to work. You're supposed to have to say Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Only do this once. Who knows what might happen if you mess it up. 4, stand completely still or it might not work. Don't change your posture, don't take off your jacket, don't move. Even the slightest difference could end the disaster. 5, if she knows you're scared, she'll use it against you. Do not under any circumstances show any signs of fear. That's how you can talk to ghosts. She might rip your face off or something, but she definitely won't grant any of your wishes. Unless your wish is to meet a ghost, then go right ahead. Actually, you'll probably just get hurt too. I don't recommend it at all. Oh dear, I'm gonna go to the hospital now. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. I got some info from that, but nothing super useful. Mickey Flats is 100% actually haunted. I think it was last year. It became infamous because a girl killed a guy, then stabbed herself in the throat and died too. The story of the woman stabbing a man to death is true. How does she end up in that situation? It's tough to imagine what could make someone go so far. Both died, so murder-suicide. It's like there's cases where both people choose to kill themselves together? It could be. Something like, if we can't go together in this life, let's find each other in the next. In some cases, if one of them didn't want to die, that's murder-suicide. Well, yeah, she was definitely straddling and stabbing to death. I don't think that's a let's go together moment. That really happened. Wouldn't there be news articles about it? I haven't found any, so I think it's all made up. Judging by the neighbor's statement, it doesn't seem to be fake. And with the state of the floor in Kanoko's room and what you saw with your glasses. Seriously? This is annoying. It's definitely the person who did it who's at fault. So what good does it do to withhold info? We even know it happened at Umeki Flats. No one's obligated to tell you anything. Found a picture of the article. Here it is. There's a photo of the girl. Doesn't it look like the ghost in the vid? Oh my god, scary. So it was in the news. Proves it was a real incident. The girl in this photo, she kind of looks like the girl I saw behind you. Yeah, nope, don't believe you. You're just imagining things. Murder-suicide. What's the point of trying to censor names nowadays? The name Miwako is already out there. You can write anything and I have it seen by anyone. That's terrifying. Never know who's watching and from where. Miwako Yatsuya. She's famous, at least where I live. Have people not heard of her? What? They know the ghost's name? That popped up out of nowhere. So this is Yotsuya. There's like more trash guys doing their thing. She stabbed a guy? Must have been a crime of passion then. Oh, they all sound real certain. What a detective. She stabbed a guy she thought she was dating. I feel bad for the guy. Killed by an ugly chick who made things up. What a cruel thing to say. There are always people like that. The article said they were common law partners. They must have been seriously seeing each other? Common law partners means they weren't married on paper but lived together like a married couple? That's it. Lived nearby. The motive for murder was infidelity. Guy was known for being trash. Bet she killed him so that he'd be all hers and belong to no one else. Wow, seriously? How would I know? Could have been a classic I'll take you down with me situation. Bit cliche. Man cheated. Okay, setup? Wow, I can't believe just searching setup. That's so vague. We're talking about Konoko's previous setups. Anyone remember the time with the hand? That one was so suspicious. I just punched my mic. Huh? What video? Not gonna defend Konoko. People who like debunking stuff shouldn't be watching this type of content. Trust Konoko, but the hand thing, even I don't think that was a ghost. There are people who believe him too. No way anyone would want to go that route. I mean, Tanoko Tanihara's vids gets attention for how he parties at these well-known spirit spots or abandoned shrines. He's got to have a curse or two by now. What does Konoko-san really do? Does Konoko-san really do that kind of thing? I mean, it was obvious after yesterday. Abandoned hospital was terrifying. Those loud cracking sounds from the upper floor. Abandoned hospital? Why would he go somewhere like that? Aren't any doctors on duty? Not going there for a checkup, you know. Yeah, but there's a good chance it's all set up, right? Lol. Hard to tell if people watching are fans or haters. Even if not quite haters, a lot of people seem to dislike him. Like other streamers, Konoko streams alone, so it's hard to imagine him setting stuff up. He's getting hated on, but he also didn't even notice the ghost was there. Konoko set up the ghost, and there's no way he wouldn't notice it. Alright, I'm done. It's like the incident itself isn't just a rumor. Murder-suicide in room 104. Yes, there are even news articles on it. The ghost has a name. Miyoko Yatsuya. Maybe I can find some hints by looking into this lady. Ghost by the name of Miyoko Yatsuya. Can't underestimate the power of rumors. There's yesterday's video. Apparently the ghost was visible. Even if many are saying Konoko set up the whole thing. Not that I'd agree after seeing it for myself. The stream ended before he even noticed it after all. I keep thinking about that incident, the one that happened in that apartment. Trauma at home and murder-suicide, eh? Means Konoko may have summoned some seriously vengeful ghosts. Female ghosts are the scariest. Also, of that apartment's residents, only the lady neighbor will talk to us. We might want to talk to a few more people from the neighborhood. Oh yeah, there's a park just there, right in front of Konoko's apartment. Someone might have info. Oh nice! I missed a lot of stuff and I'm just staring at my phone. Let's check out the park for today's investigation. Let's do it. This is why I knew I wouldn't have been able to stream this yesterday, because it requires a lot of talking and focus. I need another sip. Okay. Here's another day of this ghost hunting gig. Though, it might just be a setup by Konoko. When we saw yesterday, I said it seems less likely. Just an idea here. We could prove that he ain't setting things up, would add cred to the ghost being a thing. And if he is setting stuff up, means the ghost doesn't exist. See, good point. I'll look into Miyoko Yatsuya, the woman said to have died, and Kineko-san's setup or not angle. Alright. Camera, lights, streaming equipment. Streaming sure seems to be quite a lot of work. Wonder how much he's spending on all this. I mean, with his setup and his amount of subscribers, maybe a pretty good amount, but he also has the money. This is a setup. The equipment might be key? Maybe the video is edited in a special way? Nah. This is a live stream. It's still available in archived form. Miko-san may have been up to something, of course. Maybe I might see something through the glasses? Hey, did you check socials? Thought I missed her on yesterday's stream, but she did appear. I hate myself for not realizing. Looks like it. Hoping to ask you a bit more about the previous incident. Sure, as long as you'll be proving that ghosts are real as requested. Was there anything unusual after yesterday's stream? In fact, take a look at this. Is this a scratch mark? It was where I woke up. It was there when I woke up this morning. Must be Bloody Mary's doing, or you did it yourself to add credence. And Jasmine is in danger too. Eh? Why? We might have seen her on the way out last night. What? You saw her? Why you? Not fair. About future streams. What are your plans for your next stream? Doing the same kind of seance might look repetitive. Viewers want something new, I think. Please ask us beforehand if you're going to involve us. Being accused of setups. Some comments accuse you of setting things up. No, not this time, no! I filmed a ghost without even noticing. How could that be a setup? Yes, you're right. You said not this time, though. I feel like that's an important thing to like, hone in on. Hey, quit peeking behind me like that. Nope, no ghost. Jasmine, did yesterday's ghost scare even you? More creepy than scary. You said it was standing behind me. Sure you weren't just imagining it? I wish. Gotta get to the bottom of this. Understood. I can't help thinking about the ghost we saw yesterday. Still. I thought, just maybe, you might be the target, Jasmine, not Kanoko? Hey, cut it out. Anyhow, you're the one who saw it, Zami. Who knows, you could be the target. No, why me? Okay, bye. Observe. There's a creepy aura right here. This spot showed up in yesterday's video. They're checking, I don't see any signs of setups. What is this? There's the park across the road. A few people here and there. It's a park, but I don't see any kids. Let's have a look once we're done checking. Okay, so yeah, that's the other location for this chapter. My. Back again to talk about that room, are we? Yes? Could you tell me a bit more about the incident? You're also pretty interested in this case, I see. Yes, why not? Room 104's previous resident. Could you tell me about the previous residents? A woman in her 40s lived in room 104. A man was hanging around there too. Often saw him during the day, so he probably wasn't working too much. Gambling, booze, the usual. Looked like a delinquent. About Misako. Could you tell me about Yotsuya Miwako? The woman who used to live in room 104? Miwako? Yotsuya? You mean the woman in room 104? Is that her name? Not that I care about names. Had long hair and always wore a dress. I don't know how she could stand that man until one day. Murder, suicide. Murder, suicide? The rumors are true. Stabbed the man, then slit her own throat with the same cooking knife. Blood all over the dress. Terrible story. Incident details. Okay, well now I can go over here. Oh wait, no, I need to do glasses. Okay, here's this. Look closer. Not doing anything in particular. Is this actually part of a setup? Maybe the shadow isn't even a real ghost? Ah. This is Jasmine from yesterday. And behind her, definitely someone there. Shadow looks like the one we saw outside the entrance. Long hair, dress. Definitely someone there. How would one set things up? Let's think things through. While we were filming, no one noticed any ghosts, but I saw a ghost behind Jasmine later on. Viewers were watching the stream and saw the ghost. Heap, what a mindbender. Another cry of distress. Let me assist you. Mrs. Ami, you confirmed through clairvoyance that Kanoko-san wasn't up to anything. You also checked that there weren't any tricks around where the ghost appeared. Exactly, no sign of any setups by Kanoko. Indeed, unfeasible that Kanoko-san himself set up or initiated anything. There still happens to be room for setups. What are the possibilities? Maybe... Kanoko-san... Maybe the video editing crew. That's not possible because he edits his own videos. Kanoko-san's accomplice? Was Kanoko-san himself was reflected in the mirror and disguised as a ghost? Because she just said she didn't think he was, you know, setting it up. When the ghost had appeared, Kanoko-san could have made the ghost appear at that moment all on his own. Not to forget, the ghost appeared outside his front door. If he wanted a ghost to show up in his stream, what could he have done? And disguised as a ghost was right. So, let's say... Kanoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Yeah, okay, so you have an accomplice. So they said, like, it didn't look like he did anything to set up, but if he has an accomplice that is setting up, I would still consider that him setting something up. Maybe Kanoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Yes, that's still a possibility. Kanoko-san might be working with someone and they may have showed up disguised. Kinda more likely? How could we confirm? Maybe if we could show him his phone or something. His shadow is doing something in front of the mirror. Huh, must be Kanoko-san from yesterday. Looks pretty frantic to be honest. He's really praying hard. Judging from the shadow alone, I don't think he's setting things up. Maybe it's the shadow near the entrance that's a setup? Yeah, that would make sense to me. Oh, need more water. I feel like really thirsty and I don't know why. Ugh. Ooh, good water. I needed the H2O. Alright. Nothing else to really notice with the glasses or anything. So I think I need to go, like, talk to you. Can we see your smartphone? Kanoko-san, could you perhaps lend me your phone? I forgot to bring mine and I need to call the center, like, right now. I guess, but just this once. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone. Yep. I'm looking into whether you've secretly been setting things up. What? Take the liberty of checking your inbox and call history. Come on, at least tell me. Yeah, that's a pretty big, like, privacy thing. We just lied about what we were going to do with your phone. But you might hide those if I did tell you, so what if we had lewd pictures of ourselves on there? Oh, we'd be suing the hell out of the urban myth. So, how was it? Found anything? Found messages with your staff. But also that you had a falling out more than 6 months ago. And minimal signs of communication with anyone recently. I have friends, you know, just haven't caught up for a while. Anyway, no indication of secret collaborators. That's one less reason to doubt you. No accomplices. Okay. Jasmine? I think we gathered enough of the apartment. I think we'd head over to the park. Hello? Jasmine, where are you? Huh? Is that the director? I love her little animation when she's getting a call. Actually, no, from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine? Where are you? In the car now. Know the park across from the apartment? Keeper dude there told me off for parking roadside. Bit of a walk, but there's paid parking somewhere. I'll park and meet you after. Such a waste of time. Understood. I'll go check the park. See you later. Good? Good. Over to the park we go. Umeki Park. Pretty empty park, but there are a few people. Right in front of the apartment, too. Chances are we'll find someone who knows about the Miwako Yotsuya incident. Let's ask around. Alright. Excuse me, are you the park keeper? Sure, I kinda work on that, yeah. My van was parked in front of the apartment. We moved it to the parking lot you told us about. I feel a sneeze. Oh god. Yeah, that was a sneeze. It snuck up on me pretty quickly. Moved it to the parking lot you told us about. Alright, with that hair bun, girl. The road's pretty narrow, so having a big van there can be dangerous for the kids. No, it's a bother. Thanks for moving. Not the apartment. Investigating various things related to the apartment just over there. What, are you moving in? No, not moving in or anything, but The apartment is quite old, right? Oh yeah, Meki Flats, or was it Flats Umeki? Apartment's got to be about 50 or 60 years old, oldest one around here. Seems they've repainted the walls and such. Rather similar apartment in the Honsho area, but this one's older. Wow, so it's that old? About the incident. Is it true that there was an incident a while back in the apartment over there? Yeah, it was last spring or summer, I remember. Something else, terrible incident. Heard the apartment was a sea of blood. Wouldn't have thought that guy would meet such a fate. The man who died? Do you know the man who was murdered? Knew he was a problem case, that I did. Came to this park with a blonde hostess-like woman. Did things in wide daylight and plain sight. Told him off once because he wouldn't quit bragging about his dear little Mari. Mary? Heard he was cheating. What? From who? Nai-san, the apartment over there, knows quite a lot. Talkative lady, you know her? Nai-san? Oh, the neighbor lady, yeah, I met her. Rumors about the man. It's okay to ask, what did you hear from the neighbor lady? Bet he talks on and on, heard quite a lot. Think she heard a loud argument from room 104 the day before it happened. Said she heard the woman saying, who is this Mari or something? Mary? The woman he was caught cheating with. Was her name Mary? Oh no, she sure had colorful hair but wasn't from overseas. That incident happened the next day, so the neighbor lady was all worked up. I knew he was cheating with that Mari woman, got stabbed for it. Right, her name was Mari, not Mary. On and on, think we talked for hours. I can't imagine. Thanks for letting me know. Woman he cheated with, Mari. Would anyone else know something about her? Also, this just looks like Aerith over here. It's the fit. It's the long dress with like the red jacket, although this is way too long to be Aerith's jacket. But I can see it a little. I bet might not be related to the case, but just make a note about the park keeper. You seem to know a lot about the past. What did you mention about Umeki? Kinoko, the ghost that showed up, the man who died. The man who died. That's right, sounded like a guy with problems. Cheated with the hostess called Mari or something? Who would cheat in the park right in front of your house, though? Yeah, that's pretty bold. Rumored ghost, apparently locally famous. Newspaper archives mentioned her committing murder-suicide. Does this mean it was Miyuko Yotsuya's ghost who appeared in the stream? Wait, no, reopen that. The park keeper, a bit of a character, but knows a lot about the area, including what happened at the apartment. Hello, may I talk to you for a bit? Oh, I love your hair. Hinata! Of course, nice weather today. Rumors about the man. Do you know about a man accompanied by a flashy-looking woman? Heard they used to visit this park. Man and a flashy-looking woman? Oh yeah, forgot to mention. He called that woman Mari from what I heard. A mirror in a woman's name. Mirror in a woman's name. Hmm? Are you alright? Oh, my apologies. I felt as if I had heard that somewhere. Really? Right before the murder-suicide incident, a man was heard screaming. He was screaming, Mary, Mary, Mary. Is that true? Heard ghost sighting. Do you live around here? I'm Azami Fukurai. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Hello, my name's Hinata. Might not be of much help. I don't go out that often. See, do you know anything about the rumors in this neighborhood? Rumors? What kind? About the apartment. You know about the apartment just across from this park? Huh, might you be asking about the rumored ghost? You've heard of it? Oh, but maybe I shouldn't talk about these things. It's best to keep your distance from that place. Can I ask you a few things? Doing an investigation about the ghost in question. Please tell me more. Are you? Suppose I could then. On my way home a few nights ago, it was raining. When I passed by that apartment, I happened to see it. Really? Were they long-haired and wearing a dress? Heard of her. I saw her with my own two eyes, a woman with long hair and a dress. She glared at me and said, "Stay away." What? She said that to you? By the way, when you saw that woman, did you hear any loud voices from nearby? The kind you might hear when someone's live streaming? Stream? I couldn't say. I didn't hear any loud voices of note or anything that evening. It's even less likely that Kanoko-san set anything up. Alright, I took a photo. Would you like to see? Oh, you took a photo of the ghost? I only heard this through rumors myself, so it may not be true, but they say the ghost is a girl called Miyuko Yotsuya. That could mean the photo here is... Just as we've heard in other rumors, the ghost is Miyuko Yotsuya. Promenading lady. I love promenade as a word. Should make notes on Hinata. What did she say she saw at Umeki Flats? Woman's ghost. Seems she saw the same ghost that I saw. That's great, not so great. Alright. Young lady at the park, kind and friendly. She saw the woman's ghost when she was passing by, worried about our involvement. She warned us to stay away. Observe? This bench is so old, the paint's all peeled. Just a typical bench you'd find in a park. Observe? Who is this? What are these bushes called? Azaleas? So nice when you have so many flowers. This person feels out of place here. Oh yeah, we saw you! Excuse me? Target approaching. Excuse me? Hello, can I ask you a few things? It is I who wishes to speak to you. What is your intent? What? Kindly tell me why you suddenly appeared before me. Why? I'm asking around as part of an investigation. I thought perhaps you were on to something. It was about the ghost? Asking everyone about the ghost in that apartment. I'm utterly uninvolved in that matter. More importantly, could you kindly do me a favor? I'm actually busy with work, and I doubt it'd be of much use anyway. Not just for me, there's another one who wants to know too. What exactly would that be? Kindly find me something. I'm looking for a book written by someone. He was very much loved and cornered. Could you find his book for me, please? This person listens to me even less than a neighbor lady. Sorry, but like I said, I'm working now and... You have it, don't you? An exquisitely wondrous power. Oh, please, don't make that face. You don't need to be scared. Does this person know about my clairvoyance? I only asked you to find a book for me. I mean you no harm. Kindly indulge me. I'm scared, but Jasmine isn't here. I think he's a landowner. Good reference, him. Good reference. Can't run away without help. I'll look for the book. Yes, thank you kindly. I'm absolutely positive it's somewhere in this park. Haven't been able to find him yet. You should be able to. Show us your power. Alright. Tall shadow. Maybe a man? What's he doing? He's looking at the bushes. Is that it? Doesn't seem to be doing anything noteworthy. Man's shadow, apparently. I don't know, but looking at the shadow made me uneasy. Shadow might be that scary-faced person back there. He's gazing at the bench. Hey, there's something in his hand. He wanted me to find a book, so this might be it? They're looking at the bench with the book in hand. Maybe something with the bench? Guess I should recheck that bench. Anything else? No. Examine. Book, book. Are you here? Nope. Check the back. There's something stuck to the back of the bench. Is this the book I saw through clairvoyance? Occult Great Reset. Oh, okay. This is the Zimmer stuff that they talked about. Have I seen this book somewhere? Author's name is Tsutomu Kisaragi. Didn't the center director mention this name too at some point? Return the book. Maybe we should call the director and ask about this before we give it to this suspicious person? I guess not. Initiating contact. Found it. I found the book. Called Great Reset by someone named Tsutomu Kisaragi? She traced my movements. Whoops, wrong book? Tentatively assessing as authentic. Authentic? I've taken an interest in you. We will meet again, Mrs. Zami Fukurai. How did he know my name? Does he see things as well? Completed strange request. Is it Jasmine? No, it's the director. Greetings. Hello, director. Did something happen? If anything happened, it would be to you. Do you mean... My vision shows me everything. So you were watching that? Who is that person? He was rather verbose for a cryptid. His attire was reminiscent of the men in black. Do you mean he was an anomaly? He did have a strange shadow on him. Is there anything I should do? Good question. I will look into him on my end. Please be careful. That anomaly had an obvious interest in you. It may reappear. Oh no. We don't know what he might bring upon you, not yet. Having said that, he is unrelated to the mirror of the woman, and thus unrelated to this case itself. Please stay focused on your ongoing investigation. I will. Man in black. Might not be related to the case, but I should note down about that dark-suited person. He actually knew my secret. What was it? Strange power. Has a hard time saying no. Valid. Great at finding misplaced items. Great at find misplaced items? Typo. Yes, they knew indeed. Why? How in the world did they know? I should probably tell the park keeper I met someone creepy. Mysterious man who knows about my power. He randomly asked me to help him with something. Okay. Park keeper. Still needs something? About the creepy man in black. Excuse me, I saw a creepy man wearing black. Creepy man, you say? I haven't seen him. Check on him immediately if I did. But he was real. Alright. Possibly not. Wait, I waited here all day? Keep my cool. Won't see me drool. What? I fell asleep on the park bench? That's dangerous. Wait, since when was I napping? I end up napping wherever I go. Park's all dark now, no one's around. Oh, it's so late. It's from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine, is something up? Damn that old guy, not a parking lot in sight. Oh, you've been looking all this time? Been a while, I guess. How you doing? Well, I asked around quite a lot, but I'm a bit overwhelmed by all that's happened. Huh? What do you mean? It's kind of hard to explain. Can I tell you when we meet? Guess so. On my way there, I'll pick you up. Okay, I'll just wait in the park. Oh, she was so happy. Not exactly on the wrong track, but we're all over the place. Woman ghost, Miwako Yatsuya. How are we even supposed to solve this? Maybe by meeting the ghost face to face? No, way too scared. No way, no way. Uh-oh. Ah! My leg! No! What the in the world was that? I got grabbed. Oh, and you just so happened to be here to film it? I just heard a scream from around here. Kanoko-san? Are you okay? I just happened to hear you and came looking. Did something happen? Ow. My leg. And Bloody Mary, which way did she go? That way? Yes, probably. Stay put, don't move. Kanoko-san, did you see the ghost? No. I didn't see it, damn you, Bloody Mary. Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Wait. Scratch marks on my leg. Okay, well, I'm definitely suspicious as hell of him. I was so scared last night I thought my heart would stop. Kanoko-san rushed to the rescue and saved my life. Kanoko? Really? Ankle still hurts a bit, but still. Hey, about that ankle. Is that a scratch? Would you call it one? Maybe I fell and scraped myself? No? That's bad. You think so? That bad? Hey, almost at Kanoko's apartment. I'll park around back so the Guardian Gramps won't come for us. He's serious. Jasmine? Okay, bye. Here we are, the third day. No way, that's a regular scratch. Scratched by Bloody Mary, right? Jasmine, am I gonna die? Any change in how you feel so far? So far, so good, I think. I was careless, too. I figured Bloody Mary would go after Kanoko. That scratch is really a curse from Bloody Mary, gotta do something. You're right. Curious why Mary suddenly popped up in the park. It was around Kanoko's door till now. Might be related to Mary's motives and how to undo the curse. I'll try asking those I know, too. Thank you, Jasmine. How you feeling? Okay, at least so far. Jasmine, any advice? As I said, keep thinking about you getting jumped in the park last night. Ghost. Who could be Miwako Yatsuya? Seen near the apartment entrance, but now suddenly shows up in the park? Good point there. Maybe there's a reason it needed to be in the park? Might want to check in on that, along with the scratches. Understood. How should we go about the investigation? Clues leading to Miyoko Yatsuya. First check that park from yesterday. I'm also digging a bit deeper into this room, and also the dead ex-resident. Might tell you why the ghost is appearing or something? Understood. Observe. Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kanoko-san's workstation. Amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. Yeah, I need 2. Shit. Oh, the power's on. Maybe it's rendering a video? Filmed in a forest. Editing videos must be hard work. Filmed in a forest, eh? I thought it was weird that you just so happened to be there when I got grabbed. Ah, you can check the rendering video and fast forward. It's through the forest. Looks like the park across the road. Is that me at the end? Oh, looks like the rendering's finished. Kanoko's video file. Yeah, you little shit. Honestly, also rookie mistake for just leaving that out where I could see it. Let's look here. The shadow is at the computer. Kanoko-san, I guess? Am I seeing a trace of when he was editing a video? I believe Kanoko-san was filming too, back when something grabbed my leg in the park. I wonder if the video might have caught something noteworthy. There it is again. The shadow's just standing here without a single movement. Can't be normal. Alright, so now we go back. Hello. My, this apartment has grown on you, hasn't it? A bit more about the incident. About the murder-suicide in room 104, is there anything you haven't told us yet? In a bit of a hurry, any information would help. I think I've told you most of it. Oh yeah, did I mention that what happened after the incident? I don't think you did. There's a lot going on after the incident too, you know. Bodies, yeah. Woman had next of kin come fetch her. The man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. Seemed he was cremated incognito in the end. About the man. Heard from the park keeper, the murdered man was often seen in the park alongside the woman he cheated with. Ah yeah, the blonde named Mary. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Like, who is this Mari? Woman from room 104 would never forgive that Mari girl. Yeah, even less the cheating man. That's why he's still obsessed with room 104. Or she's still obsessed. Miyoko Yatsuya, the ghost of room 104. Why is she appearing at this apartment right now? Miyoko Yatsuya, you said. You sure that's the right name? I believe so, yeah. You say so, I guess. So you want to know why the ghost appears? Woman's obsessed, of course. Won't ever forgive him. She can't forgive him. The current resident has nothing to do with that. Who knows? Mushroom Head might go mush soon enough. Woman from 104 probably thinks her cheating boyfriend is still living here. Is that even... That's why she keeps showing up. Okay. I mean, that has potential. Thank you for yesterday. How have you been doing? Feeling well? Well... Thank you yesterday. Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there... It's nothing. I did involve you, even if it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Anyway, are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh no. Isn't that scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so too? The ghost we summoned wasn't a random spirit, it was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch a bit? You'll look into it for us? Yes, please. About yesterday's ghost. I know, I keep thinking the same. You're wondering why it appeared in the park, not near this room's doorway. That's right. Thinking, yes. Maybe Bloody Mary had a change of heart. What do you mean? This kind of spiritual entity is said to act in a way that tells people it's here. This is another Junji Ito face. Very strong. This Bloody Mary is starting to move away from this room. What could this mean? Kanoko-san, what should I do? I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over. Ghost change of hearts? Video on the PC. I didn't know video editing was this hard. Splicing various scenes, checking and rendering. Well, yes, content creation is not a piece of cake. The screen said the rendering was done earlier. Huh? Did you see it? Did you perhaps... Video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Did you make sure to cut that part out? Oh, really? You were still in frame. Silly me. Interesting. I mean, do you want to put me in the video because all the fans are obsessed because I'm cute? I'm wondering if that's it, if you're staging these things because clearly I am doing well for your channel. I'll take care of that. How did the ghost actions change? Think about why the ghost changed its behavior. Ghost was summoned to Kinoko-san's room, but also appeared in the park and scratched my leg. Kinoko-san thinks the ghost has had a change of heart. I'm so confused. One thing Kinoko-san mentioned was that spiritual entities try to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right, which would mean that Bloody Mary is trying to tell someone that she exists? Who among the people around might be able to notice her? Oh wait. Why did the ghost change its behavior? Maybe... Kinoko-san became the ghost target because maybe I myself became the ghost target because I have the clairvoyance power. Yeah. Yeah, I myself became the ghost target because I have the clairvoyance power? That's where we are, right? I've been scratched too. What should I do? I wonder if Kinoko-san could help me. Alright, let's see. Bloody Mary might be feeling angry. Need to discuss something. Is there a chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? Exactly, I've been thinking about this and it could only be you! What should I do? Kinoko-san, do you know any rituals that aren't for summoning? Any that defeat or chase away ghosts? I do think there was such a ritual. Oh, really? How could we help? Is there anything you'll be needing for that ritual? Huh? I'd like to help as much as I can. I see, then I'll do the ritual here tonight. So could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism? Spiritual medium? What is that? Something that has strong ties to the ghost needed for the exorcism. As long as you can find one, I'll be able to purge Bloody Mary with the ritual. Understood, I'll search around. Info on ghosts. About the room. First off, can I ask you about this room? This room, why? Ghosts originally appeared in this room. I was thinking maybe they'd left something here. Or have something memorable here, perhaps? I'd have jumped on anything like that for my videos, you know? Oh yes, of course. About the belongings. By the way, when you decided to move here, did you visit this place beforehand? Oh, right. Thanks, what is it? I did come visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of the closets. I knew this place had a history, and there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what was inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls. In the box? No, I never got to see them. Oh? Not even a peek? It was tightly wrapped with plastic tape and impossible to open. The real estate agent quickly took it away. Pretty sure there was something wild in there. Really need to see that box. Could you find it? But how could I possibly... I'm sure it's all been thrown out. The only possibility I can think of is the resident gossip lover. Alright, back to her. Bet you have more questions. Belongings left in the room. Excuse me, I have some questions? About the belongings left in Konoko-san's place? Huh? Belongings. Heard some sensitive items were left in room 104. Room 104? Didn't say wrapped with plastic tape? Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police. Oh, yeah, of course they did. Yes, usually wouldn't lay hands on things in a murder scene, usually. Yes, of course not, usually... Wait, did you... Want a peek? Could we see them? Wow, that's crazy. You just stole something from a murder scene? Can I please take a look at it? Of course, when the personal belongings came back from the police, I figured that owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. Oh, okay, after they got back from the police. I pretended to be a relative and it was easy enough. Simple, simple. She does whatever she wants. You're nice, so I could maybe give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Just a moment. Scary to think that what might be in those things. I need them to save my own life. Then this box. Want to know what's inside? Here goes. Heat? Didn't they say it was impossible to open? But I guess the cops opened it and then gave it back. Is this a kitchen knife? It's the knife, of course. The knife is in the one that Miwako Yatsuya stabbed the man with? Why would she want to secretly keep this? Should ask Kinoko-san whether this was the box left in the room. Okay. Hello. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. Yep. Hinako-san, we found the box. That's the one. The tape is gone, but I'm sure. About the contents. Any hair, nails, or notebooks full of hateful words? Kitchen knife that the police had taken as evidence. Wait, you mean that's from the previous resident stabbing a man to death and stabbing themselves in suicide? A knife cursed with that resident's hatred? Sick. Mind if I snap a few pics of this? Why? You'll be using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo? This is a relic from a murder-suicide, right? Also, the knife has drawn the blood of those 2 former residents. This'll blow up instantly. Curse to the max, this beauty is. I don't like the idea of using other people's misery for, you know, content, but... I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But you can lift the curse with this, correct? Of course! Anyway, borrowing the knife for now. Hinako received belongings. Okay, I need to find clues at the park as well. There might be something around where my leg was grabbed. So Jasmine? Where are you? Let me guess. That damn old guy. You come back to check behind the apartment? As the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need to view clear. I'll go find parking out somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens, so be ready to call me stat. I hate this. Understood. I'm starting to wonder if the old man isn't in on it as the accomplice, because you keep wanting Jasmine to not be close by, so potentially they have time to set up for some spook to happen to Azami. Peaceful as could be, but the ghost did show up here yesterday. Scratched up my leg. Scared about what might happen, but have to do what we can. Why is this happening? Also, if I fell asleep at the park yesterday, wouldn't you have seen me and like woken me up and told me to get out? I'm in the car right now. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Okay, I know it's a bother, but still. Actually, a woman's ghost grabbed my leg here last night. Did you happen to see anything? Woman's ghost, you said? I think you have the wrong idea. No one really visits this park at night. It's not safe for a young girl like you to be here alone. Oh, but... how should I put this? Hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. They're here to smoke and drink and whatnot. Anyway, what you saw wasn't a ghost, is that clear? Okay. Why is he upset all of a sudden? Because we're finding out about your shit? That's why. Pinch looked the same as yesterday. Maybe there's something stuck to the back? Not this time. Oh, it's nice to see you again so soon. Here for a walk too? Hello, Hinata. Actually, last night I saw a ghost here. Or rather, the ghost grabbed my leg. Oh, that woman's ghost I saw? Didn't see it directly, so I can't say for sure. Have you ever seen any ghosts in this park? Well, I've seen her near the apartment before, but not here. Of course not. Please look out for Miyoko Yotsuya's ghost on your end too. I will. I think you should stop going around that apartment too. Suppose you have a point. Yes, I hope the streamer in room 104 can find a different apartment. So you know of Kinoko? Vaguely, I happened upon his video. What a surprise it was. See the mirror she was reflected in too. It really is shocking to hear people summon ghosts. Be friends with him. You should recommend he moves. Tell him that next time the ghost appears. I don't think he's gonna listen. You heard of a female ghost called Bloody Mary, Hinata-san? Bloody? No, that's a first for me. Stand in front of a mirror and call the name Mary 3 times. Mirror in a woman's name. Yes, then the ghost of a woman covered in blood appears, apparently. Mari. You heard the name before? Told you, remember the woman's name shouted by the murdered man. Oh, Mary, that's right, you did. Man was rumored to be quite the cheat, but to call the name of your lover right up until your finer moments... Okay. Observe. Surrounded where the ghost grabbed my leg. This bush might be actually big enough to hide in, but we're dealing with a ghost. Any clues lying around? I wish. Some of the branches here are broken. Was someone here? See, the branches seem to be broken toward the far right. Was someone moving around? Alright. Observe. Tons of trees and grass. Not many people want to go further. Alright, that's a skeleton? What's this shadow doing? Running through the bushes, pushing them aside? These shadowy feet. I can only see what's here, but... I wonder where they're running to. Ghost with legs running away? Feels kind of strange. Bush nearby had a branch broken toward the right. Could it mean that... Beyond the forest. Shadows on the ground and seems to be struggling. Oh, of course, this is me from yesterday. There's a hand reaching out from under the bushes. Reaching out, claws ready. Was it reaching out to scratch me? Why even come after me? This clairvoyance power is so much trouble. I can't wait to stop seeing things. The hand is reaching out from the bush. The ghost must have actually been in the bush. Should look carefully for any traces. Okay. Let's check this now. Nope, nothing else there. I go down here? Follow the tracks. I wonder if there's anything on the other side. What's this? Check the branches? This is easy to miss, but the leaves on the branches are missing. Maybe the ghost passed through here? Wow, we're just a tracker, aren't we? We can just see disturbed earth and just know. Hey. Anything else? Have you ever seen the ghosts? Excuse me, haven't ghosts been seen in this park? I don't know what you saw, but I've never seen any, that's for sure. Rumors are going around lately, but ghosts just don't exist. See, sorry for bothering you. Ghosts don't appear in the park. What's beyond the forest? There's forest in the back of the park. Is there anything beyond that? Oh yeah, before you could pass through to the other side, but there's a hospital around the back and the patients would sneak out. Do whatever they want here, smoking and drinking. Already been some patients feeling down from their illnesses. Close up that back exit to avoid unwanted trouble. That means that... yeah, it's a dead end now, no way through. Okay, that's everything. Time for another sip of water. Here I am, and I'm guessing I'm going to get attacked again. I was hoping to gather as many clues as possible for Kanoko-san's ritual. I haven't really found much. What am I going to do? Unless I do something fast, Whoa! Scared me. It's from the director. Mrs. Ami, how was it going? Good evening and good timing. Thing is, a ghost grabbed my leg and You're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking me and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct. Yes, yes, yes! How'd you know? As always, my power of vision tells all. What should I do? Looking forward to the exorcism ritual. Does Bloody Mary's curse work as rumored too? Will Kanoko-san's amateur exorcism work? And can Mrs. Ami discover the truth behind this complex anomaly? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Did you just call to tell me that? I might be about to die, you know? It's fine, you will not die, Mrs. Ami. Until that day, I won't let you. Huh? What do you mean? The case is far from over. Kanoko-san, we really need to do the ritual. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I don't want to die, please. Hmm? No one here? Kanoko-san? Yep. Look at this. This is clearly a mask. Like, no, maybe not. Maybe that's just like a piece of clothing or something, but I thought this was like the neck being exposed under the mask or something, like right here. No. Hiya! Oh my god, Jasmine, you sick badass. Yeah, it is you! You little shit. Thank you. Wait, why? Kanoko-san? Ow. Kanoko-san, what are you doing? You little shit. Using me for views? Oh, but hey, there's another one out there. Oh, no. Code red. Not good, not good. Gotta stop the stream. Halt, desist. Huh? Hey, shroom balls. What the hell? You behind this all? You're the one who set up that attack on Zami at the park. That's it. Come taste karma. Oh, Jasmine, please stop. The stream might still be on, too. You went way past the line there. We're not here at Streamhead's as Streamhead stagehands. This isn't enough. Forget the ritual. I'll use some trick in the mirror to make people think they saw a ghost. Kanoko-san? Please leave. Just go. Leave. Okay. Wow, we ruined your video where you were exploiting us for views. I'm glad you got drop-kicked. Thank you for yesterday. There's stream pants, at least one more up the jaw. Showed some great restraint back there. Jasmine's great. Everybody needs a Jasmine. Kanoko-san said something about using a trick on the mirror next time. Man, just thinking about it pisses me off. All that happened on the stream last night. Socials must be a mess. Ugh, that fungus brain. Good or bad, people are gonna react. To say the least. That means we might find some clues. Really think we need more data? We were asked to prove that ghosts are real. Our answer, they don't exist, it was all set up. We poked Kanoko to pay up in full and the case is closed. Actually, I feel like we still have some loose ends. Don't know what exactly they are, though. That's the spirit. Just the driver, investigation's up to you, Zami. In that case, I'll look into viewer reaction to Kanoko-san's video and rumors about the ghosts. Knew it, Kanoko faked the whole thing. Here's proof, lol, what an idiot. This looks bad. Worth the laugh if you ask me. Quite a bit of talk going on, no time to use your glasses. Look up posts about Kanoko's setup. Alright, I'll check and recheck everything. Setup busted. Can't believe this. I'll never watch another Kanoko Tanihara stream again. Person sounds pretty shocked. Nah, people are just too sensitive. Photo proof of Kanoko's setup is lit. Lol, if this doesn't go if this goes viral, he'll never outlive it. Setup busters. Rumor train is already on the move. These things go viral in no time. Partly due to the posters getting all excited. Everyone trying to meme everything any chance they get. Had a bit of attention here. They're picking up on this hashtag. Reading posts, searching for keywords. I don't wonder how many others are out there. Where's the apology video, Kanoko? Yeah, you need to make a YouTube apology video. Public apology? That seems extreme. Classic Flaming 101. The apartment being an accident property is a lie? And the murder-suicide by Miwako? Maybe some kind of info I collected earlier is wrong. Take it easy. No, that is true. Right, the incident itself was covered by newspapers. Yeah, for sure. Does that mean the two assistants were there to help fake it? What a letdown. What? No way. Letdown. Dude filmed us without asking. That's simpletons. You see girls and just accept everything they say. Not our intent at all. And this one does have a point. No-name streamers can make it on looks alone, but wow. Girls really can choose any path in life as long as they look pretty. What a fucking ass. I mean, this is accurate to, you know, comments online, unfortunately, because there's a bunch of stupid weirdos that are misogynists, but... What? Huh? We were filmed without permission. Probably shouldn't take the rest of this thread too seriously. This is why reading comments is bad. Surprised those two took on the job as hoax assistants. I bet they look down on people who watch vids like these. Trash personalities. Trash personalities? Like I said... Cold industry keeps going down the drain because of people like this, all in the name of entertainment. Is that our fault? No way you'd have that kind of sway. Those who are calling them cute have no taste. Enjoy not being picky. Gotta be fun down there. Say to my face, you troll. Face to face, you and me. Yeah, exactly. Amateur hour. Watching that vid made me cringe. Sorry for your cringe? This amateur trolling comment is cringe. Legit tired of these drama queens. Caught in the crossfire. We're reading drama queens? Zami, don't take any of this seriously. They don't know you and you don't know them. So it's just random everyday trash talk. Gotta let it go. It's hard to let it go sometimes, though. Into the road for Kinoko, and not even started for the two chicks. I actually did just start as an investigator. Yeah, tell them, Zami. Good riddance. Sweep them under before they start stinking. We're not going anywhere. Exactly. Well, this is going to be good for our channel, because now we'll be able to make a drama video outing Kanoko, and people love drama. Alright. Search for hashtag setup busters. Let's make sure this photo sticks around for the next generation. What good would it do to keep this up for future generations? This is what some people consider their goal in life. Kanoko had it coming, though. Dude, let it go. This guy seems to be having the time of his life. Is that what makes Kanoko popular? So Kanoko set it all up. I knew it from the start, though. They seem to be having fun. Can't tell if they're laughing at Kanoko or with him. Someone has already made it a meme. Wow. Edit was out in no time. You really can never trust what you see. Breaking news! Kinoko Tanihara is cancelled! Guess they don't know what the information is for. They think they're reporters? Days as a ghost watching streamer are over. Kanoko live on as a comedian. At least some people are still kind of supporting him. Word. I wouldn't say it's the nicest comment. Kanoko's stream went viral. Darkspec News picked it up. Uh-oh. Here it is again. Darkspec News. Oh, there's a lead to follow. More dark web shit. Definitely have to look in this. Please do. You're gonna fake it? At least do it well. It's so obvious. Disappointing. Someone directly involved in his antics. I have to say things to say about his methods too. Exactly. Let it all out. A lot of people are bashing him, but why all the memes? I don't think people involved in the incident would appreciate being mocked. You have a point. A lot of opinions get buried in the crowd online while involved in the incident. Who exactly, I wonder? Maybe we'll find out if we keep searching. There's a reaction to people involved in the incident. I'll give it a search. Good idea. Darkspec. Darkspec News is on the case. Curious findings in the photo that exposed Kinoko Tanehara's setup stream. This part in particular has people riled up. Oh my god, I have hiccups. You could almost call it a fan meet. Kinoko Tanehara's viral faked livestream may not be 100% proven as faked. Find out more in the full article. Huh? Grab your attention with the clickbait. Bet he messed up the ritual so bad he ended up pissing off the woman in the mirror instead. You even filmed this in the mirror without saying anything. True. Also when you summon ghosts. Some get mad if you don't dismiss them properly. TLDR, they can't say the streams before this one were fake. We still don't know what was staged and what was real. We're here to see someone being careful before making judgments. Nah man, LOL, once a faker, always a faker. That's just how it is. Once you're accused of faking, it's hard to lose that reputation. For real. I mean, the second stream seemed real. Oh, here we go. Not easy to find proof it wasn't a setup. Or did you expect to find evidence of it? Here we go. One place in the photo Darkspec is pointing out. What is that? Isn't there something else there? What? I didn't notice, but there's definitely something there. Something filmed is set up. What? No way, no way, no way. LOL, seriously? Seriously? No way, that can't be true. Talking about a female ghost, isn't there that baby one? Just how many variations could there be? Told you already, lots. Talking about the one where you're attacked by the woman in the mirror, if you don't give her back her baby, Baby Blue? Did Kinoko get the ritual wrong? Here, it's the same as in Bloody Mary myth. Maybe it's related? Or at least it's clear they're not family. Okay. The baby. Let's search Baby Blue. Did you guys know there's a way to hold a ghost baby? It's an urban myth that from overseas called Baby Blue. You have to summon it in the bathroom at night, make sure you lock the door, then stand in front of the mirror and pretend like you're rocking a baby. Now you can call Baby Blue by chanting its name 13 times. You should feel the weight of a baby in your arms. It will grow heavier and heavier until eventually you won't be able to hold it. Before it gets too heavy, you need to flush it down the toilet or wash it down the drain. If you don't get rid of it in time, a woman will come out of the mirror and attack you, screaming, "Give me back my baby." So be careful, summon at your own risk. What? That seems weird. People involved in the incident. Wonder what the victims or families involved with the murder-suicide in Meki Flats think of Kinoko's stream. We also got involved and ended up getting filmed. Aren't they just talking about the mess from Kinoko's ritual? There's this mob that dug up the story. Darkspec News reports on a murder-suicide in Umekicho and rumored sightings of the ghost of the dead woman. I feel like I've seen this photo. Oh, I haven't. Imagining things? I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? Hinata had it. First of all, are there even any people involved left from that incident? People involved as in family and friends? Yeah, hard to call them accomplices when it's a murder-suicide. Learn about the murder-suicide thrust into spotlight by popular Ghostwatch streamer Kinoko. To direct traffic to the site, getting their cash through ads and links. Eventually, unstable woman lost it and stabbed her boss to death over an affair, right? Her boss? Miyoka Yotsuya's husband. That garbage who had an affair with was also her boss at first, right? Beats me. You're confusing it for a different incident. So she stabbed the cheating trash common law hubby with a kitchen knife, then slit her own throat. They do say hell has no fury like a woman scorned. Woman scorned, just like what the park keeper heard from the neighboring lady. Info's pretty accurate and got around fast. That's not it. They weren't even married, but she stabbed the trash guy for cheating. The guy was so horrible it must have driven her mad. Wait, the info is getting all mixed up. About that cheating creep? Parkkeeper did mention something about that. It's a lot of regret. Not surprised she turned into a ghost. Even if this was a setup by Kinoko, maybe the ghost is real. Cheating man who calls out his lover's name in a park. I wouldn't be able to stand it. Resentment runs deep. I'd kick his ass to the curb. Well, she used a huge pair of 1 meter long scissors to kill him. Is there no official... Scissors? This isn't Clock Tower. Unless you're talking about, like, Ryoko Matoi. I think that's the name. 1 meter long? Jasmine, this is new info. Not so fast. Doesn't mean it's true. Is the ghost Miyoko Yatsuya? There's an article about her dad. So this guy's daughter was a mental case that stabbed a dirtbag then killed herself. Ugh, I don't like that you said that. Miyoko's father? Did an article on him? Her father. I think there's more to this case than we realize, Zami? Well, yeah. Is this time to use my special methods and see if you can tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant by special methods either. Hold on, what exactly is going on here? I believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream too. That means not all of this is Konoko's setup? That would have to be the case. Okay. This time we're doing the reverse. Like, we find out that it's a setup first, but then we possibly find out that there's some real stuff going on. That reminds me, the director mentioned that the case is far from over. Is there a follow-up, eh? Dude owes us a contingency plan. You're right, no follow-up at all. Communication is basically just a monologue. Oh yes, also, about Miyoko Yatsuya's father? Ghost father? Yeah, I might lead to some real talk. I'll work on that end then. Know where to look? Yeah, more or less. I appreciate your help searching for the ghost's father. Father of the ghost, We're back! A call from the director? How's it going? Director-san? We had a whole lot going on, you know. We encountered the ghost at Konoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Konoko-san himself. I've met my quota for ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes, it did. It was a setup, but it wasn't all a setup. Mrs. Ami, the Bloody Mary issue hasn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives. I mean, really? From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of this actual ghost. Separate the setup part as unnecessary information, and look into the true nature of the ghost. Maybe about those new rumors? About the ghost's father? That is one of the elements. It's up to you, Mrs. Ami, whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. Can people actually die if I make the wrong choice? That would be crazy. Were you okay last night? Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up today after what you did. My neck still hurts. Breathe in, breathe out. Well, we're the target of all kinds of online harassment now because of you. So about yesterday? Some nerve you have, out with it. Last night you were planning to stream a setup where you attacked me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was, and that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited, and Buzz kills everything, just like that. Park incident too? Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road? Yeah, I hide in the bushes, scare you, rush to your rescue. I was filming that, you know. Not the ghost not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine and you as well? That wasn't me, and the first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I've got. Why won't she appear? Mary, Mary, Mary! Okay, bye. Oh, there she is. Huh? What? I thought that was Konoko-san, but you're here, which means... What are you babbling about anyway? Ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her? Come on, not again. I give up. It's you. It's definitely you. You're the one who has been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations, jeez. I'm the one who's haunted? The ghost's target. Heat on socials. Comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up totally. The views are going up and up? That I appreciate. About your stream. Oh yes, about your stream. Did you see the ghost was filmed again in that one? Huh? Really? I guess not. Yep. You didn't even notice. About last night. Breathe in, breathe out, please. I don't get how you have the patience on me. About the ghost's father. By the way, I saw something on socials. It's about Miyoko Yatsuya's father, I think? Asked around in my own network, pretty easy find. Oh, that's great! If you feel like talking to her dad, meet me at the apartment's gate. I'll go grab the van. Thought that everything was a setup by Konoko as materials for his channel. Seeing the ghost being filmed like that, we can't be so sure anymore, right? Yeah. But if so, what should we do now? What's going to happen to me? Relax, you heard the boss man earlier. We could look into the true nature of the ghost. What should we look into next? We know it was a setup, but let's check with Shroomhead. If we find anything that wasn't a setup, that might turn into a clue. See what you mean. On it. By the way, another confession from Konoko. On top of what he did yesterday, he was the one who grabbed my leg back at the park. What's he thinking? Hurting others for his own gain? Wait, what about the one who popped up behind me? Or the one who cameos on the streams from outside the door? I don't seem to know about those. So those could still be the ghost. Besides, something showed up in the mirror while we were discussing that. Hey, I can't take any more of that. We should seriously look into Miyoko Yotsuya's background. Could be a ghost. Bit of a row last night. About what happened last night. Heard a loud noise late at night and thought another incident might be happening. But it was just the boy in room 104 causing a fuss, yeah? I could see you being the other ghost that's spooking us. Can't wait for people to die or something again. Of course, I don't see how you would have done that in the mirror unless you put the suit on, walked in front of the mirror just for that spook, and then walked away, but I feel like she would have seen you. Not the woman's family. Woman from the incident, Miyoko Yotsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah yes, the woman from room 104. Family, you say? I mentioned the man had no family at all. Really? Women seem to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless. As they caused all this trouble, you'd think they would come apologize or something. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry. Okay, if I meet them, I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miwako's father. Okay, well I got all the info. Got a drink. I've rechecked details with Konoko. Ghosts that appeared at the park and at the ritual were both Konoko. On the other hand, the other sightings may have been actual ghosts. I see. Gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Well then, let's go say hi to Miyoko Yotsuya's father. Yes. Surprised how easily you got in touch with him. Exactly easy, but yeah, a piece of cake. That feels like an oxymoron. Father's home. This is where Miyoko Yotsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I did call first to tell him why we're here. Should be willing to talk. Understood. Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Look into Miyoko Yotsuya might tell us something. Gotcha. I'll go ask Miyoko. It's pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. I guess you can't assume, since parents and children can be totally different. Yeah, there's some stuff here. Hey Raxby, good morning. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Can we ask you a few questions? I want to know about our daughter. Have you heard about the ghost at the Umakicho apartment? A ghost? So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course. I see. This is a rather sudden notion. Mr. Yotsuya, how should we... Oh, yes, I should introduce myself. Suguo Yotsuya. Please call me Suguo. Alright then, Suguo-san, thank you. This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost? Huh? You want to see her? You'd like to talk to her? I admit I do, even if she did cause such an incident. Miyoko was my daughter. You really care about her. Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is this unusual? Oh no, it's just not what I expected. Neighbor lady described the parents as heartless, I think. Daughter loving father. Miyoko-san's mother? By the way, where is Miyoko-san's mother? My wife, she was gravely affected by our daughter's death. Maybe because of that she had a serious illness. Followed our daughter on, less than 6 months after her death. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. About the incident? Maybe hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miyoko-san and the incident? Yes, our daughter was energetic and optimistic and continued doing sports through college. We thought she would do fine in society too. It may have been her serious personality. Probably had a mental breakdown. Never imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing? Heard she was selfish and abusive. Or he was. Heard the man was selfish and abusive. Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. Been in similar shoes myself. Similar shoes? One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check on them. Not sure we understand. Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? Well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to check on her. Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish? I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out. The team she joined was a den of abuse. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss, probably worried, went to check on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Okay, this is the scissors thing that we heard about. It's been a fun time dissoluting urban myths. It's been pretty good. It's a lot of reading, which is why I couldn't do it yesterday, but my mental was a bit better today because I didn't wear myself out too much. At least not mentally. Physically, I definitely did. Ow. I just moved my leg and that hurt a lot. But yeah, it's been a fun time. Good art and stuff as usual. Then stabbed and killed herself. Killing a man and committing suicide does match up, but... wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her? Cheated on her? I'll get back to you when we made some sense of this. Sorry! Okay, bye. Impression of father. Write up some notes. Miyoko Yotsuya's father. He seems heartbroken at losing her. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say? He wants to see her. Yes, he must think about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady said. Yep. Looks like there's like one more space for another character. Father of Miyoko Yotsuya, the rumored ghost, lives alone, having also lost his wife. Seems to want to see his daughter and obviously still loves her. Boxes are piled up. Maybe these are Miyoko-san's things? Brought back but left as is? Ah, the shrine. Buddhist-style altar. The door is closed. We shouldn't open this without asking. Alright. Is this her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely. Okay, what about over here? Nothing? Oh. So, anything interesting? Stories don't add up. Jasmine, his story is so different from what we've heard. Huh? What do you mean? Agency work, abusive boss? What? Is this the wrong house? No, can't be. Oh yeah, the apartment. Check if the apartment address was correct. Good idea on it. Oh. Anything else? About the apartment. Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in? Could you tell us the address? Oh, yes. Apartment address. Flat Umeki 104, 123, Umeki Onsho. It's an old apartment with a park across the road. Oh yes, that's right. The Umekicho apartment with the park just in front. That is right, yeah. Anything interesting? An apartment. Miyoko Yotsuya did indeed live in an apartment in Umekicho. Yeah, I checked on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is in Umeki Flats 104. Umeki Flats? Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miyoko Yotsuya and confirming them. Okay, understood. I'll keep looking. Conflicting info. Why the conflicting info? About your daughter. So I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings? Her things. Almost all her things in the apartment had bloodstains on them, so we disposed of them. Things we brought back should be in a cardboard box in the next room. Thank you very much. Maybe we take a look at the altar in the room back there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture. Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed since seeing her photo there is difficult for me. Okay. Look closely. This must be the box he mentioned? Ah, the apartment address is on it too. That's the right one. Latsumeki 104 123 Umeki Honsho. Told me earlier, but Something feels off? Let's take a photo just in case. Box of mostly clothing? Jeans, t-shirt, boyish 20s fashion. Ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look. Yeah, that's not very Sadako at all. It's still a look, but not a Sadako one. Gave us permission, so let's open the altar. Let's see, 2 photo stands, woman in her 50s, this is probably her mother. And this must be her? Young and energetic girl with short hair? Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. So maybe the mom is the ghost? Why, this is Miyoko Yatsuya, right? Short-haired woman, what is happening? Why the conflicting info? We should think this over. Ghost was known as Miyoko Yatsuya. We learned that a person called Miyoko Yatsuya did exist and had passed away. The more we hear from her father, the more confused I get? Common factors, but so many things don't match up at all. Puzzling. Yet what matters is that you deduce based on the facts you discovered. Miyoko Yatsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghost. What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality? Most of the info conflicts with what we initially heard. This overturns some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that... Maybe... Miyoko Yatsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. Nailed it. Maybe Miyoko Yatsuya is a different person? Wait, could it be? Do our investigations so far even mean anything? What about the Umeki Flats ghost? I really don't understand. Poor girl. She's trying so hard. My brain would already be fried. Anything else? Nope, that's it. So hear anything interesting? About the deceased woman's belongings. Woman's belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothing. It's different from what we heard about both Miyoko Yatsuya and the ghost. Any photos of Miyoko around? Check for spots where one might be put up. There was a photo on the altar of a woman with short hair. Totally looks different from the long-haired ghost. Confirm that the woman in the altar photo is our Miyoko Yatsuya, yeah? Sid, I wonder what's going on. Completely different woman! Jasmine, I can't make sense of this at all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of this ghost situation, but it feels like we're just getting further away from the truth. Ugh, why though? Unless I do something, we'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me. Yeep, not now. Oh, seriously? Wait, Dissolution? In the state we're in? How is it going? You seem as confused as ever, Mrs. Ami. Rector, I really don't think I can do this. The more we look into Miyoko Yatsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. Not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost. You do realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear. This ghost happens to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly wouldn't have made things this interesting. The true thrill of urban myths is the maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos. I'm enjoying this way too much. Yeah, he gets off to it. Oh, but I thought you would understand, Mrs. Ami. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror. Can we even try with all this mess? Oh, before we start, could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine? Sure, what is it? Here we go. Huh? Sara Yashiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person? Rector would like you to. Not sure why. Jeez, never explains anything. Not that I care. Shouldn't take too long. Sounds great. Sara Yashiki. What is that? What is it that we'd find from looking into her? Mrs. Ami, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold, the eye reveals all. Eye opener. Yeah, let's do it! Love the music here. Let the dissolution begin. Yes? Now, as these are rather important factors, I'd like to recap various events. Important factors? With this kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appeared during Kinoko-san's livestream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video? Isn't it because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual? That is an insufficient answer. We need to dig in one layer deeper. You mean in more detail? Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream? Because they called a woman's name, barked like a dog. Nah, different kind of stream. Because it's an accident property, because they stood in front of a mirror, because they called a woman's name. Called her name 3 times, Mary, Mary, Mary. There's a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Kinoko-san was invoking her name each time he filmed his streams. Great! It's good water. That is a critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to a successful summoning. Hey. It just looks like the Millennium puzzle piece from Yu-Gi-Oh! Next, let us go over the entity that was summoned. Entity that was summoned? The ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? They are a previous resident of room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, and is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Curly hair and nightgown, short hair and boyish look, long-haired and dress. Long-haired and dress. Long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she murdered a man who cheated on her, then committed suicide. Great! Saw through the confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues from the neighbor lady, and the woman's face on social media. All of that data leads to her identity. This whole time we'd assumed that the woman was Miyoko Yotsuya. What her father's story, her photo and clothes, all of it was different. Exactly, as if there were 2 separate Miyoko Yotsuyas. Short-haired Miyoko-san? Or long-haired Miyoko-san? As if looking into an infinity mirror. I love the music here so much. Let us move on. Other confusing information included the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in a dress, formerly a resident of room 104. Yet you arrived at a short-haired boyish woman instead. That's right, and now everything's a confusing mess. There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the 2 women having such differing characteristics, there were similar conditions and clues that led to confusion between the 2 incidents. So, Mrs. Ami, what exactly was the cause of this confusion? Or the reason you mixed up the 2 incidents? Same names, neighbor, address, and apartment name. Same names? Weapons were the same names, address, and apartment name? Same name, because there were 2. Must have been because the 2 women ghosts had the same exact name. When did you confirm that their names were identical? Please think it over again. Okay, so it's the address and apartment name. Because of the address and apartment names. Excellent. Well observed. While talking to Miyoko Yotsuya's father, too many things didn't match up, so we checked the address in case we were at the wrong house. In the moment I'd assumed it was the same apartment, because of the park nearby and similar sounding names. Miyoko Yotsuya's address was Flats Umeki, 104. The room rented by Kinoko-san was Umeki Flats. I thought that was what they did, they just flipped the words there. The address and apartment name are different. Side by side, the difference is obvious. Yet the strong similarity can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. Cool. Only one more lock to go. That was a good time for a recap. During the investigation, the more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? What did we discover about this case from clues about the ghost and the addresses? What have we learned about this case from the clues about the ghost and the addresses? There were 2 murder-suicides, the neighbor made all those up, quarrels at her workplace. There were 2. In this case, there were 2 separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that the 2 were clearly different. I just punched my mic, sorry. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we would have seen them as one. Brilliant! 2 incidents looked very similar on the surface. Their similarities led to confusion, like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with related individuals, Mrs. Ami, this answer might have been beyond you entirely. We did it! Unlock it! Now for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kanoko. True nature? She has dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104. Yes, I confirmed that when I saw Kaneko-san's room through clairvoyance. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kanoko-san asked us to prove. It's true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully due to this tragic accident? Is that what you mean? No, that's not what I mean. What? No. Should be about time. Time for what? It's from Jasmine, picking up. Please do. Oh, no, this is bad. Jasmine? Checked on Sarayashiki like you two, but jeez. Who'da thunk? Hold on, Jasmine? Where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out. Hydrate? I can do that. I'm almost out of water, actually. Reading so much, really takes it out of your throat. Especially when you're doing all the voices. An incident in the apartment we looked at. Murder-suicide. What about the murder-suicide in Kanoko-san's apartment? On Eads. What's that? Only one of them died in that incident. Huh? Lost connection. A vital detail has been revealed. I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kanoko-san's apartment. Only one of them died. Wonder how far she went to park the van, but anyway. Jasmine's information should enable you to answer my earlier question. Only one person died in the murder-suicide. Now then, Mrs. Ami, back to my question. Of course! Ghost that Kanoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary? Yeah, it's exhausting. Yeah, it can be. Especially for these games where there's like no voice dialogue at all. Like, at least when it's voice dialogue but not all of it is voiced, you get like a little break, but... What exactly is Bloody Mary? A dead spirit stuck in this world, a living person, neighbor, Suguo Yotsuya. So it's not a dead spirit, a living person, the neighbor. I mean, I suspected the neighbor. I'm thinking the neighbor. I think it was actually the neighbor lady. And she's living just next door. She could show up anytime she wants. The lady was in fact full of promises. Yet however compelling she might be, the neighbor is just a neighbor. Please think again. Okay, so never mind. A living person. I thought the ritual summoned a ghost, but the woman was actually a living person. Fabulous! I love that. The mystery at the heart of this case. Bloody Mary's true nature has been revealed. The mystery is now solved. Open. Dissolution. Whew. Nice thing about no voice dialogue is that you can imagine their voices to sound however you want. Yeah, that's always nice. I like thinking up, like, voices and how I would voice them in the games, but it's also nice when I just play a game solo without recording it and I don't do the voices, and you know, they just all come up in my head, and I can do the voices way better in my head than I actually can, you know, speaking them. So the ghost was actually a living person. How could that be? What did Jasmine find out? The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past. What do you mean? I went and checked on Sarayashiki. Jasmine? First of all, Sarayashiki, she's a former resident of room 104. I mean, Sarayashiki is the person who committed the murder-suicide? About that, maybe this wasn't a murder-suicide. What? That means... the murder weapon is still out there. It could just be plain murder. Wait, what? Really? I see. How very interesting. So Sarayashiki, a ghost that appears in the vicinity of room 104, could be a murderer. Those rumors are all smoke and mirrors. Wait, what do you mean? Sarayashiki didn't die in the murder-suicide, she lived. Is that so? Hold on, I don't understand. We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's get to room 104 right now. Kanoko is in danger. He is? I mean, does she have a reason to murder him? I guess he took over the whole place. How could this have happened? He's still calling her name, Mary, Mary, Mary. If he hadn't spoken of her, I wouldn't have had to kill him. Okay, it was Hinata. Ah, I see. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can't let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it. Oh, and then you just... Okay. Wow. You got a lot taller. How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. You pick apart my every word in action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay your dues first. You and your stupid comments. As I thought, I'll have to make the mirror the star of the show. I'll let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll... Who are you? That's quite a look. Give me your name. Mary, Mary, Mary. Mary? Yes, my summoning worked! Destroy, destroy, destroy. Destroy? Ooh, is that like one of Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a second, what's with that knife? That's dangerous. Must destroy the mirror. No! Hell, help me! Just let the mirror go. Kanoko-san! I'm here! Sit down! Oh my god! Jasmine is so cool! Jasmine is just out here tiger kneeing people all over the place. Oh my god, she's the best. I reiterate, we all need a Jasmine. Kanoko-san, are you okay? Yeah, what? What's going on? Kanoko-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary or a ghost. She's a living person. What? Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding. That's not mine, it's Sara Yashiki's. And I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it to look more like that ghost. This is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh? Can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san. I'd let her knee me in the back of the head? Same. Same. Bonus points if it turns my brain off for a bit. I'll call the cops. Keep an eye on the shroom. Understood. What? So the ghost showed up in the stream? Isn't actually a ghost, it is a living woman? That's right. There never was a ghost. Dumbass. Devastation and judgment. Sleep talking again. I'm awake, wide awake. I was wondering if those prophecies on the cards always happen. I was just thinking, not napping. Prophecies can be read in so many different ways. Yes, of course. I ship them. I ship them. She's the cool collected one, and she's the cute bubbly scared one. And I love that for them. Just feels like they were foretelling what happened. And you're an awesome fighter, by the way, I didn't realize. Yeah, well, I actually lift, so. Same, bestie. That doesn't mean I can fucking fight, though. Lifting doesn't mean you can fight. Let's make that clear. You know? And they were colleagues, yeah. With you as partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way. Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. Yeah, whatever. Oh, looks like the UMDC video is up. Oh, you're right. Wait, this is the incident we just solved. What? But we just wrapped everything up. That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center. Bloody Mary appears, huh? Yeah. We're gonna get so many views. Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary. Still confused about most of it. Why did Sara Yashiki attack Kanoko-san? Kanoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror. Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of? The one never found in the murder case? Was the mirror? When Kanoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sara Yashiki must have worried that so many eyes on that mirror would expose her. Of course, this is simply speculation. Only the police know the details. But after killing the man with a shard of the mirror, Sara Yashiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back in place. Then... She put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide. She made sure to get blood around her neck to paint the picture well. With no evidence, the police had to release her. Wow, the police really didn't do a good job if she faked having her throat slit? She let the rumors of the woman in room 104 dying spread far and wide. So whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost? I like the hair here. Playing the part of the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. Felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under layers of false truths. The Miyako incident. What happened to the mirror? Ah, yes, the mirror. Look at this face! Ah, this is great! Look at him! I love the art in this game so much. It's so strong. Still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both of the incidents were brought about due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations. Please do. More importantly, thank you, Mrs. Ami. It was nice of you to bring back this Illumine card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kanoko-san. He no longer wanted it. The summoning ritual failed and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it. Yet the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems. Hey, director? What is it? While doing social media research, I saw people revealing other personal information or posting random guesses. And having fun doing so, even. What about it? What about it? How could they cause someone else so much pain and not feel any remorse? They simply don't care. Huh? Rumors say a ghost haunts that apartment. Oh yeah, the cool song. I'm sure there was a murder or something bloody and horrific. They take interest and sniff around. Yet, do they care what became of the woman living in the room? No, public interest doesn't last that long. Quasi-jam indeed. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment. That's terrible. Here it goes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, it dropped. Oh god, it skipped. The problem lies with the people who handle them. I was jamming to the music! People who handle rumors? Maybe that space needs something drastic. A great reset, devastation, and judgment. Director's son? Oh! What a good end! We're gonna do a great reset. Who in the hell? The Samejima incident. Delete? Great reset. 999.15. Oh my god. The reset is coming. Jormungandr's gonna eat the world. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. God, it really does feel like you reach the like end of an episode in a good show or something when we get that. Who in the hell are... Oh wait, it's the father. You're in the mirror. Miwako. Hey, it's your daughter, maybe. Hey, we did it! Game saved. We can reveal kind of what the next one is now. Oh, wait. No, that's not what I wanted to do, actually. Whoops. No. Oh, episode 3? Stairway to Limbo? Wait, never mind. I mean, I don't want the game to save right here. Oh, it just saved. No, 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 no. Quit it, quit it, quit it, quit it. How do I cease? Do you see that site? Weird cards in a countdown? Yeah, I heard that Devastation and Judgment thing. Cult fans planning something crazy. They're behind the bomb attack on the Chief Cabinet Secretary. They have a countdown? Must be till their next attack? Tons of bombs going off when it reaches 0? Lol. What are they called again? Same Zimmers? Yeah, Zimmers. I could picture them doing this. They'll erase you if you keep saying that. Who is this? Oh my god, it's the person. I'm being stalked. Must be imagining things. Breaking news. A terrorist bomb attack took place yesterday by unknown parties, killing 3. Security police urge caution when approaching unattended items in public spaces. Next updates on the corresponding... or missing persons. Oops. I see. So the countdown may be a statement of intent. I'm scared. What's going to happen when it reaches 0? And why are they even doing this? The countdown page shows the Devastation and Judgment painting. They were anticipating the advent of war, natural disasters, and a pandemic. When the paradigm shifts, there's a chance for their lives to change fundamentally. Thought that does seem to be an optimistic view of the Great Reset. Would they really get to change their lives? They do seem to believe so. I'm looking forward to the day when all the fools will have everything exposed and judged. Huh? Now, I should brief you on the next request. There's a mystery-themed tour whose participants are said to go missing. We've been asked to find out the identity of the tour's organizer and their goal. So you know, the client is anonymous. Sounds as fishy as it could get. Important point of note. They realize who we are and why we're there. They may cancel the tour outright. Does this mean that I'm going undercover? We'll be participating in the tour incognito? We may hear angels sounding their trumpets. But please do be careful. Hey! Did the game just save? I'm going to hope the game just saved right there, because I should probably end. It's 12. And I don't want to get too far into the next case. That was good though. A lot of reading. I'm going to sip my drink and probably go grab a little snack. But alright. I mean, if it didn't save there, it would have saved at the conversation that we were having with What's-His-Face, which in that case we could just rewatch it for a reminder next time. But alright. Bye-bye. Have a good time zone and all that. Thanks for hanging out.